Thank you for announcing that, Ryan.
Everybody's got to know. Yeah, how you guys doing?
Good.
Oh, a lot better now. Thank you, buddy. Thank you, my
I
friend.
feel that Friday energy, man. Welcome, Expresso fam, to what is going to be the best Friday that has ever Friday.
Thank you.
We came looking the part because we just know that today's going to be fantastic. Now, we're kicking off with one of Mzansi's most vibrant personalities. Mr. Dylan Majavi's in the building, and I hope that his hair is going to be high as heavens today.
I hope he's going to bring a routine for me because I'm trying to get my curls to that level. That is the next level of hair goals right there. And Dylan, I'm coming for your routine, bro. You better share it with us.
Well, he's going to have to share it with everybody now because that's how it works on this show. And we want to connect as much as we can. We're going to take flight, or at least try to, as the Red Bull Vliegtuig makes a spectacular return. Or I don't know if that's the right word, spectacular.
It's not. It's definitely not
but,
right.
it will be spectacular. Memories will be made. Legends will be created. Cape Town will never be the same again. Proving that when Mzansi dreams big, even crash landings come with a consummate style. We like that. Lots of laughter on both sides. And I think they don't run on petrol, they run on gees. And then you watch the gees run out as they...
Bro, that's the best kind of feel you need, especially for Friday. What's that?
Is there somebody in those?
Yes, there is. Believe it or not.
Someone
They
in
sent
there.
someone with that thing to their peril.
No one is harmed during the makeup. No, I don't want to say that. I don't actually
That's
know.
debatable too, man.
But it's worth it. It's absolutely amazing, and it's a lot of fun, so we can't wait to plug into that.
Yeah, and also what's a lot of fun is filling up your bellies. And of course, that means it wouldn't be a Foodie Friday takeover without something absolutely irresistible. So we brought in Sassy Bakes, baby.
Oh, boy.
Yep, she is coming through, leveling up our comfort food cravings with, get this, it's a roasted cream cheese smashed potato. Wow. Yeah, you heard correctly. And then...
Smashed potato.
Yep, that's it. And then we're going to add a sprinkle of sweetness with her fairy vanilla puffs.
Oh,
how good does that sound? Can I
Sorted.
get all of them, please?
Yeah, that
all
sounds
of
like
them.
my rapper name.
We're gonna. I like that. That might be the social media question of the day. If you were a rapper, what is? No, we'll start a conversation with you on the social streets in just a moment. Right now, we just want you to grab your coffee. The weekend is going to start right here on your Feel Good Breakfast show. And I think by the sounds of it, we all need our weekend.
Absolutely. Okay, I'll get started with official DVs
Actual
if
work.
you'll allow me.
Actual job.
Hey, Jim, lots to look forward to. Obviously, there's like good sport this weekend as well. Yeah.
Terrifying sport, my friend. I think we've been talking around this one. Obviously, South Africa and France do battle again. There is a lot of beef in this one. It is huge.
Yeah.
I'm going to be going to France the week after this.
No.
So I'm hoping, give me the chance to just gloat a little bit. Or maybe they're visa denied. No, I don't want to speak those things into existence. Yeah, exactly. We're going to have a whole lot of fun. We brought the boys in to talk rugby. Yes, South Africa taking on a very tough prospect this weekend. But we'll get into all of those sporting headlines and more after the news.
Thank you, Jens. 3 minutes after 6, let's get into your national news headlines, where the South African government has received distress calls from 17 citizens trapped in the war-torn Donbas region in Ukraine, seeking help to get home. Now, most are from KwaZulu-Natal and were reportedly lured under false promises to join mercenary forces. President Cyril Ramaphosa has condemned the exploitation and ordered an investigation into how they were recruited. Now, the government is working through diplomatic channels to bring them back safely. Under the 1998 Foreign Military Assistance Act, it is illegal for citizens to offer military support abroad without approval. In other national news, businessman Vusimuzi Katmatlala's dealings with the Ekurhuleni Metro Police were under scrutiny again yesterday at the Madlanga Judicial Commission in Pretoria. Now, witness Jabulani Mapiyeye testified that a memorandum of understanding between Matlala's company, Cat VIP, and the Metro Police for safety training was illegally signed by Deputy Commissioner Julius Mkonazi. Now, the commission also heard that HR head Linda Nashesa tried to influence the Deputy Commissioner appointment despite shortlisted candidates. The allegations include fitted blue lights on Matlala's vehicles. Taking a look further afield at your international news-making headlines, where 2 senior officials from Kenya's Sports Ministry have been arrested for allegedly embezzling $29 million in public funds through fraudulent procurement schemes. Now, the assistant commissioner and an accountant were detained alongside 3 others during the raids that uncovered cash and documents linking them to multiple financial years of suspected corruption. The Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission said the officials abused their positions of trust as Parliament also probes alleged mismanagement in stadium projects ahead of the 2027 Africa Cup of Nations. Meanwhile, Poland is to launch a new military training program this month as part of plans to train nearly 400,000 people by 2026. Prompted by Russia's invasion of Ukraine, the initiative, called Readiness, is described by the defense minister as the largest in the nation's history. Poland now spends a higher share of its GDP on defense than any other NATO member. That already fields the alliance's third largest army with 216,000 personnel and plans to expand its forces by almost a third within the next decade. Now for your 6 o'clock news, we end off here with Miss Mexico, Fatima Bosch, turned a tense pre-pageant Miss Universe moment in Bangkok into a powerful statement for women's empowerment. Now, when Miss Universe Thailand director Nawat Iskazgiril publicly berated her, Bosch calmly stood her ground, declaring she is not, quote, a doll to be a voice, but for women everywhere. Several contestants joined her in solidarity, walking out in support. Now, the Miss Universe organization condemned the incident and also stepped in to oversee the event, taking appropriate measures regarding Nawat's conduct. Bosch vowed to use a platform to inspire girls and women, showing courage and conviction as the pageant moves towards the 21st of November, when the new Miss Universe will be crowned. Well, we close off your 6 o'clock news there. We delve into it again at 7. For now, though, some sporting news. Here's the latest.
Could we start anywhere else this morning? Siya Kolisi will captain South Africa in his 100th test when they face the Springboks. Or, of course, the Springboks face France in Paris this coming Saturday. What a full-circle moment. Coach Rassie Erasmus made a few tweaks with Bowen Venter starting at loosehead prop. Then Damian Willemse returns from injury at fullback. Jesse Creel then partners with Damian de Allende in the midfield as the Boks look to cement their world #1 ranking. But we know a lot more baggage in this encounter. We brought the boys in to have a little chat. Chew on that gristle in just a moment. Now, I can't believe I'm saying his name again. Quinton de Kock smashing an unbeaten 123 as South Africa crushed Pakistan by 8 wickets in Faisalabad to level the ODI series now 1 apiece. So chasing 270, the Proteas cruised home in 40.1 overs. In fact, after Nandre Burger's 4 for 46 absolutely destroyed Pakistan's top order. The series decider takes place on Saturday at the same venue. A lot in the game this weekend, I told you. Now let's get back into tennis. No South African connection there. Arina Sabalenka and Jessica Pegula, they sealed their places in the WTA Finals semi-finals with straight set wins. And that happened yesterday with top seed Sabalenka beating Coco Gauff 7-6. That was 7-5 in the tiebreaker, and then 6-2 to top the Stephanie Graf group there. While Pegula, she down Jasmine Paolini 6-2, 6-3, making it look easy, in fact. So Sabalenka next faces Amanda Anisimova, with Pegula meeting Elena Rybakina in the semis. Now we get back into footballing action as Morgan Gibbs-White missed a penalty as Nottingham Forest were held to a 0-0 draw by Storm Graz in their Europa League encounter, now extending Sean Dyche's unbeaten Europa run. And elsewhere, as Celtic, they slumped to a rather devastating 3-1 defeat at Midtjylland, and that was after conceding 3 first-half goals, while a 10-man FC Utrecht, they battled to a 1-0 draw up against Porto. As I said, we've brought in the panel to talk a little rugby in a moment. There is a huge amount riding on this fixture, not just the #1 world ranking, but of course bragging rights ahead of the next World Cup, and lots to avenge. So we can't wait for that. But right now, let's see if the weather is going to play along for the weekend.
Thank you, G-Man. And yes, let's see what the weekend weather has in store for us. Now, today, the South African Weather Service has issued a yellow level 2 warning for severe thunderstorms, bringing heavy downpours, strong winds, small hail, and lightning across the northwest, Gauteng, the Highveld of Mpumalanga, the northeastern parts of the Northern Cape, and most of the Free State. Now, the storms may damage property, crops, and livestock, and cause localized flooding, road hazards, and injuries from flying debris. Now, meanwhile, a yellow level 1 alert for damaging winds is in effect, and that's between Cape Columbine and Cape Agulhas, with heatwave conditions persisting over the Matsikama and Berg River municipalities in the Western Cape. And this is all taking place until Sunday. For now, though, we've got something to turn a smile around, and that's for our sunrise view of the hour. And this one was sent in by Renique Davids all the way from Atlantis. And look how beautiful this shot is. That perfect moment just as the sun pings, and you've got all that absolute magic to look forward to. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love this shot. It's just giving that real true promise of a beautiful day. And also, 36 degrees of weather. That's the maximum that you can expect for the day. So I hope that you slap on some sunscreen, get the hat on, and make the most of this. It feels like braai weather, if you ask me, and that's Friday in Atlantis. And again, Mzansi, keep sharing those sunrise views with us. The number's 063-036-9649. We'd love to see how you start your day, wherever you are in the country, or hey, maybe even the rest of the world. For now, though, if you are in the country, here's the temperatures you can expect. Enjoy.
Weekend for baking, I think.
Yeah,
You're going to be baking this weekend. I have a feeling. No, Sassy Bakes is here, so everybody is going to be baking. There, again, I turned into a 45-year-old American woman. I don't know why this happens to me when I get really, really excited, but it's going to happen on a Friday foodie takeover.
I'm excited about it, and we want to know. Like, I'm not really great when it comes to baking. The cooking, I'm just about handling, but we want to know from you, Mzansi, what's your best baking creation? That doesn't mean it has to be good, right?
It doesn't sound like we're going to be revisiting success here. This kind of feels a bit traumatic for you guys. Is everything okay? Have you ever baked anything?
I have.
To completion with success?
Wait a minute. Let's go back a little bit. I baked.
Find the file somewhere there.
I don't know.
I'm very good at baking those like pre-made meals, man. You know the ones that just come in a packet and it's like just add an egg and milk.
But it's still baking, dude.
Yeah.
If it's timed, it's baking. That's what I've realized. Baking involves timing. That's it. Yeah.
I've made like banana-type muffins with my 50 leftover bananas that never get eaten.
Yeah,
they go black, and then you have to do something. So I've created something. My man ate it. So.
I think bananas have been responsible for a lot of baking. Actually, I remember asking my grandmother for her banana bread recipe when I was about 18.
Chocolate or flour, that's the inspiration. But no, bananas, guys. It's absolutely real.
It's hectic out there. I remember during the peak of COVID, not being able to get anything, buy anything, having to now bake a cake. And I decided it was going to be a dinosaur cake. So I created a gigantic cake, made it green, and put plastic dinosaurs all over it. And it was amazing. I think there was even a log. It was a massive hit. I can still remember walking into the pharmacy trying to convince them to give me their decor so that I could make decorations for the Christmas. Hey, it was COVID, man.
We had to do it. Dinosaur or a dragon in the end?
It was like a Loch Ness monster with one little bit of a head sticking out there. No, it came out well. It came out well, and it tasted. I don't think it tasted that great, but it was okay. You got to do it. So, show us your success, please. We want you to share pics, videos, what it tasted like. Use our WhatsApp line 063-036-9649 if you want to chat about anything today. That is the line to use.
Absolutely, and we get into some sporting highlights on the other side of this break. Yay, sports.
machines.
We've kept them.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. I'm going to try and keep my voice nice and even. I don't know why I'm so nervous to talk about this. The Springboks are back in Paris. Maybe that's why. The same venue where they edged out France in that unforgettable 2023 World Cup quarterfinal. Just a different moment in time. Siya Kolisi, of course, leads the team for his 100th test. Rassie Erasmus has once again kept his cards close to his chest with a late team reveal. Seems to be the mode now. The Boks will be eager to make a statement against the European champions. And joining us to unpack it all, our rugby commentator, content creator, Seto Time, along with rugby enthusiasts Warren LaRue and Ryan Grant. Guys, this is big. This is I don't know why I'm kind of feeling like this is a World Cup match, but maybe because we never got to disconnect from that story. Can we start with how Siya must be feeling at 100 tests in this venue against this team? This is massive, right?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, apart from the fact that I feel Siya should have played more than 100 tests by now, but I guess...
Wow, you're going to open like that, eh?
Let's start shaking things up from the get-go. Yeah, but I mean, it's a special moment considering the start of his journey, where he's come from, and the person that he is right now. Just watching one of the videos during the week, we heard some of the fans saying that he's done his bit. I don't think he's done his bit. I think he's done a lot.
Yes,
Not nearly a bit.
Agreed.
So I think he's done quite a lot. And I mean, he's got some engine still to go. But what a special moment. What a special occasion for Siya. And no better place than Stade Francais against our foes,
Yes.
France. So it's looking to be a very much of a humdinger on Saturday.
And the French will be ready. They've been building up towards this. What are we anticipating when they get there? How do you keep the players in this lane, that it's not a return to the World Cup? There is a lot riding on this, yes, but it's not in the structure of our campaign at the moment. We've got to stay focused, right?
Yeah, look, it's the French shot at redemption. They'll be so hungry for it. It's going to be such a hostile environment. You can just expect that crowd, the booing. Whenever we win a penalty, everyone's... I mean, the amount of pressure on the ref, I'd hate to be the ref heading into the game. Looking at the French starting 15, I think it's quite a few unexpected changes. I mean, especially in the forward pack, the backline was more or less what we were expecting. I think Legaret at 9 instead of Luku was maybe a bit of a shock, and Moefa not starting at 13, but other than that, exactly what we were expecting in terms of the backline. How Rassie actually called a lot of that starting 15, I will never be able to tell you.
Yeah, well, let's get into the mind of Rassie. We like the fact that he's now found another way to mess with world rugby in revealing things late. But what his mindset going into this? What can you work out from, yes, his calls pre-match and the team that he's putting together?
Yes, well, as you said, I think Rassie's playing his own mind
The
games,
champion,
going
man.
one step even further, going Sasha 10, starting Bone Fenter at 1, surprising the whole of South Africa. I think Rassie's got a plan here, and obviously he's trying to tell us that we can play a certain game plan without having a Pollard backup, which is a massive statement on its own.
Who is that statement for? Is it external or is it for Sasha? Because we've reached a point now where he's kind of put his hand up to the point that he's like, I'm not that guy waiting in the wings anymore.
Yeah, I mean, 100%. You just look at the rugby championship. You was exactly what you say now. Not waiting, but literally taking the opportunity by the scruff of the neck. And he's earned the right to start against France. And I believe that this is the one game where we can take him away from being a boy to now being a man. Depending on how his performance is going to be on Saturday. And no better opposition than France with so much emotion as Stade Francais. And I mean, they thought we stole it, but yeah, that's a chat for another day.
I mean, all of our players left France because of this match. And I might be oversimplifying this, but that's pretty much how it played out. It's going to be hectic. What are you scared of when we go back into that space, when we face these absolute beasts, because we know what they're going to bring? What makes you nervous about this match? Why are we feeling like this is more than just a test match?
Yeah, obviously, as I mentioned, I mean, the shot at redemption, this is the game that they would have been targeting, like, the biggest one since the World Cup. Like, there's no other matchup I can think of that. I mean, they sent a B team to New Zealand, so I don't think they were expecting to get too much out of that. This game at home against, you know, the big rivals, the Boks, they're going to be up for it. I think the thing we have to be most nervous by is, as I mentioned, it's just more of a settled back line on their behalf. The forward pack, I'm not too worried about. I mean, we mentioned the size of them, a lot of physicality.
Heavier than us, yeah.
Definitely in terms of
way more,
weight,
yeah.
but I don't think we're going to be under too much pressure at scrum time. I mean, are we ever? So I'm not too worried about that. They do have an electric back three, which we have to obviously be wary of. But other than that, I do think we'll hold up to the test. I was more nervous on Monday coming into it when you asked me, you know, how many points are we going to win by? And I said 4. And then after the team was announced, I thought, okay, no, we might actually win by 4 or more, you know.
And therein lies the South African problem. We just don't breathe. You talk about the back three. I'm just in love with Damian Willemse at the moment, and so glad that he's getting the platform to shine, but we kind of need him at the back now. There's going to be games within games within games. How do the Springboks win this one? How do you see it playing?
Well, as you said, I'm so excited to see Damien in that 15 jersey
Love that
again.
guy.
Rassi's got a massive headache, though, a great headache, with Ethan Hooker on the wing there to choose between Kirtley and Ethan Hooker. Who's going to do the high contestable balls? They're all good at it. They're all amazing at it. So I'm very excited to see this Kirtley-Cheslin combination with Damien at the back.
Is there a danger in having the kind of performance we had last week? Do we put that to bed? Do we feed off that kind of... Because it wasn't like messy. As much as the runs were flowing, we kept our structure.
Yeah, 100%. I think Japan was a perfect game to start off with. Just to, of course, play those French players, like Ethan Hooker starting as well. You mentioned how great he is under the high balls. I would have preferred starting with Japan and then France, because now at least now you have a clear picture on where you need to improve the most.
Yes.
And I mean, just to add on to what the brother's saying on my right is that to beat, I mean, France, they come in with a 6-2 split and we have a 5-3, meaning that they're expecting us to be physical, but we'll just play expansive rugby. So with them, they're trying to counter us, but we're already a step ahead of them. So with that being said, you know, with the back three they have, world class, but also with us, Damien at the back, those counter attacks are prolific. And I mean, he's got the physicality. So it's 3 options: run around you, through you, or step you.
I'm just
Sad we
resting on...
can't do this anymore.
I want you to go back to something. You said the choice of expansive rugby. I think it's taken us about 25 years of talking about South African rugby for that to become a choice and not just a lovely thing that happens when someone clicks on a field. This is massive, guys. Score prediction. Go.
Score predictions. Before we started, I said box by 15+.
Oh, I like you.
I'm going to stick with box by 4. The reason why I say if it comes down to a kickoff and, you know, it comes down to a penalty, I think Rassie maybe would have gone Pollard on the bench and we've gone Marnie. So I think he's actually wanting to win by more than a penalty. So I'm going to stick with by 4.
Okay, I like that. Nervous, but I like that. Back yourselves. Back it. Come on.
Been a lot of convincing this week. I'm going to go from my 2 to 8, and I'll give you the exact score, 28-20.
Oh, I like that. You don't have to share your winnings with him, hey? Okay, you don't have to. You just have to congratulate him online. Gents, absolutely love it. We'll keep up their handles so you can go and DM them, talk to them, ask them the difficult questions. They are plugged in. Most importantly, congratulations, Sia Khaleesi. 100 tests as our captain. Fantastic. What a moment. We love you, guys.
Yeah.
I love it when the gents get chatting together, eh?
Yeah, but you can't blame them, man. It's a big one this weekend.
is a big one this
Lots of
weekend.
hype happening.
Oh, well, listen, speaking about sports, let's continue that conversation. The F1 season may be racing toward the final lap, but Shell, of course, is shifting into top gear. Another race, another adrenaline rush, why not? And another chance for you to score VIP tickets to the ultimate F1 season finale watch party at the iconic Kyalami Grand Prix circuit.
Oh yes, this is where it's all going down, and the F1 season might be speeding towards the finish line, but Charles is shifting gears and turning up the power. Another race, another adrenaline rush, and another chance for you to win VIP tickets to the ultimate F1 season finale watch party at the legendary Kyalami Grand Prix circuit. Come on now.
Okay, well, this is really exciting because when I watch anything, I don't want to be doing it alone. I could, because I'm entertainment enough, but I love to have my posse around me. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you there.
And you and three, that's what I'm saying. You and your three friends for your pit stop legends could actually experience the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix like true VIPs. You deserve it on Saturday, the 7th of December. And here's how to fuel your way to the finish line.
Yeah, it's really easy. All you've got to do is tag your 3 dream crew members in the comments, right? And then tell us why they are your ultimate pit crew. And don't forget to use the hashtag feel it all in your answer. I mean, it's really that simple.
And I love that because when it comes to racing excitement, Shell's got the ultimate drive experience waiting for you.
Yeah, man, I'm thinking this is such a cool opportunity for everybody to just get involved in something epic as the finale approaches.
Yeah.
But if you were someone that's watching the F1, are you someone that watches it like all alone in silence, or do you need your people with you and all the banter and the vibes?
Oh my gosh, the latter.
Yeah?
The banter, the vibes, the snacks. I just think it becomes even better, especially when it's a watch party and you're not actually there. You want to feel the hears and the vibes.
Yeah.
How about you?
I do enjoy it if the same people are the ones joining me
Yeah.
that actually know what's going on.
Okay, that's
and not
fair.
just there for like a fat jaw, because then it becomes quite distracting. Like, I want to focus on what's like at hand here.
happening.
Yeah. So if there's good banter that can be added to that, then I'm absolutely bringing my F1 aficionados if that's the
Okay,
case.
I will tell you, don't invite me then. Because I'm just there for the vibes, bro. All right, now we've asked you the same question on the social media comments, or at least platforms you've left your comments. So let's have a look at what you had to say.
Yeah, starting we've got Nikia Manders who says, Kaj, Sue, Chantal, Janssen van Rensburg and Jan Christoffel. My dream crew because we know what it takes to be the best.
Amen.
Statements
to
being made
that.
out here.
Birds of a feather, if ever I've seen it. Let's see who else is here. Our family, Mark Gavin. What I witness time and time again is fundamental truth. My championship team crew are built on trust, and trust is the ultimate competitive advantage. So, Shakir Spokter, Nuraniza Spokter, Clint de Mink, hashtag feel it all.
Nice.
I like the foundation of it, hey?
Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
beautiful.
And this is what it's about, getting your real people, your inner circle
Yeah.
involved in something absolutely spectacular. So don't stall at that start line, right? The competition closes on Friday, 28th of November, and this is one race you definitely want to be a part of.
Because with Shell V-Power, you don't just want to watch the race, you want to feel it all. And Rala, I'm curious, would you want to get into that car and feel it all?
Oh man, can you just imagine? Come on now. Oh, I can feel it inside me already.
So good. Okay, well, listen, coming up on your Feel Good Breakfast Show, it's not just about the vrpa, but we also are getting into education. We know that it is all about the future and making sure we empower the next gen to just be on the right path to make the future brighter.
Yeah, and then they are everything other than, I'd say, terrible. I'm going to call them terrific. They are the terrific twins. They've just arrived right here on your Feel Good Breakfast Show. And hey, these two youngins are going to be showing us how to work our way in the kitchen. Yeah, because clearly the adults can't do it well enough, so we brought in the big guns for this one, Mzansi. Don't go anywhere.
Only you can make my day. It's my feel good
Now, October marked World Teachers' Day, a celebration of the incredible power educators actually have to change lives. Now, for over 28 years, SANS Private Higher Education has been doing just that, shaping the future of South African classrooms, one passionate teacher at a time. And if you've ever dreamed of shaping young minds and making a real difference, this one is definitely for you. Because today on our couch, we are joined by Managing Director Ryan O'Mahony to find out how SANS is bridging the gap between access and excellence, and also empowering the next generation of teachers to make a lasting impact in their communities. Because that's what it's about, Ryan, at the end of the day. Welcome and thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
First of all, I've got to point out the obvious, the pink socks. They came to play, but you are very serious. I like it. Let's
I'm
get
very
focused.
serious.
Let's
The pink
get
socks
focused.
is just for a bit of flash, you
A
know.
bit of flash, a bit of fun.
Yeah.
Why not? Let's talk a bit more about SANS in particular, and also how it's been instrumental in producing just qualified and quality teachers throughout the years. What's been the driving force behind all of its success?
Well, I think our driving force is, first of all, our mission.
Yeah.
And our mission is to produce high-quality teachers in places that South Africa needs them the most. And so this mission isn't just, it is actually just, it's plastered up on our walls, but it's also etched in the hearts of everyone who walks into SANS every morning. And I think that's actually the real driving force, is the people that are there. We are very mission-focused.
Yeah.
We're passionate about this space. And we've been doing it, as you said, for over 25 years.
Sure.
We've been in this space about producing teachers, and especially in the places, in those rural areas where South Africa really needs them.
That's beautiful. And you know, we know there's so many different paths to actually becoming a teacher. So what makes the SANS journey truly stand out?
Well, let's go back to that driving force. The first thing to know about SANS is that teaching is not just what we do, it's the only thing we do.
Sure.
We only focus on teaching qualifications, and the vast majority of the team at SANS, it's not just what they do, it's who they are. They are teachers. I'm one of the very few who's actually not a teacher. I'm just the spreadsheet guy with the pink socks.
I love that.
But we are completely passionate about educating teachers and focusing. So it's built around how to be a teacher and how you can be the best teacher you can be. The other difference is that we're a distance education provider. So you can study from where you live, you can study from anywhere. A vast network of assessors out there that we can support you wherever you may be, whether that's at Evukeni Primary School on the border of Mozambique, where the only way to access a school is in a dugout canoe across a lake and then walking up a mountain. We'll have an assessor that goes out there and assesses that student. So that is very key to us, is that the students can study in their communities, they can stay there, they can stay in those schools, and once they're qualified, they can be a teacher in that school.
That's incredible.
The other difference with SANS, and we have to name it, is that we realize the investment into your future as a teacher is an important one, but we want to make that as affordable as possible. So we aim to keep our fees as low as possible to make sure that students can actually afford to study and they don't have a huge pile of debt at the end of
It's not a barrier of access as well.
You don't want that to be a barrier. We really do have an unparalleled network of people that help and support these students through their journey.
That's so beautiful. You're the perfect guy for the job, man. I'm like, yes, where do I even sign up? But I've got to find out from you, how does SANS graduates in particular just contribute to addressing South Africa's education challenges? Like, we've seen it, we know it, we hear it in the news headlines every single day, especially when it comes to early childhood development and the foundation phase teaching.
Yeah.
Let's get into that. And how does it align with the country's national priorities in making sure that we are an educated nation?
Almost once a month, we're engaging with the stakeholders at all the different various government departments, first to identify what are the priorities, what are the needs. And I think at the moment, one of the key needs that we have is we have a critical shortage of qualified foundation phase teachers in South Africa. Foundation phase being from grade R to grade 3. And where we have that shortage is in the rural areas outside of the big cities and metropolitan zones. And that's where we specifically play. We're focused on foundation phase. We offer a Bachelor of Education in foundation phase, and our students are in the areas where there's a critical need. The other key area is grade R's coming onto the mainstream with the Bella Act. And over the last, I think, 7 years, there's been a concerted effort to qualify the 20,000 odd grade R practitioners who've been in this space through them taking a diploma in grade R, which is another qualification that we offer. But we're taking that a bit further and encouraging those grade R practitioners to carry on and do the full Bachelor of Education in foundation phase so that they can teach not only from grade R, but all the way up to grade 3. And then early childhood development, you mentioned that too. That's another key priority from 0 to 4. That is, we know that that's where everything happens with a child's education. The key learning milestones that they need to meet, it starts there in early childhood development. We've just launched a higher certificate in early childhood care and education. It's a 1-year program specifically focused on that space in early childhood. So those are some of the priorities around phases. Other things which you may have heard a bit, that numeracy and literacy is a very big focus
100%.
within our country. We understand how, when we survey grade 4 learners, how a majority of them cannot read for meaning.
Right.
There's a big focus on mother tongue-based bilingual education to teach numeracy and literacy, and for that, at SANS we offer 6 languages.
Sure.
So we offer English, Afrikaans, isiZulu, isiXhosa, Sepedi, and Setswana. And we're in the process of translating our mathematics modules, the content, we're translating it into all the languages to help with this drive for numeracy at that age.
Yeah, and I love that because the medium's been English or Afrikaans for years now.
Yeah.
It's nice to be able to open that access and opportunity to more people. I mean, yes, being a teacher is a calling, and I feel like you are putting the call out there, and I know that there are people nodding, aspiring teachers, just considering applying to everything that you're saying right now. So for that 2026 intake, how would you encourage them to do exactly that?
Well, you mentioned calling. The first message, though, is applications are still open.
Yes.
So January 2026, the semester starts on the 27th of January. Our applications are still open for that intake. But you did mention that, and we actually ask people, why are you studying teaching? And teaching, it could be, we want a good job, we want safe employment, or whatever it may be. But 80% of the people that say the reason why they study teaching is because they've always wanted to be a teacher. It is a calling. This is one of the noblest professions, and the job of a teacher is to inspire future generations. The future of our country is literally in the hands of our educators. So the message to those who are aspiring to become a teacher is, if you can hear the call, answer it and go for it.
Well, there you have it. Great teachers don't just change lessons, they in fact change lives. So if you're ready to take the next step in your teaching journey, applications for SANS January 2026 intake are open. So visit sans.co.za to find out more and become part of the movement that's teaching tomorrow today.
Everyone deserves the chance to complete tertiary education. SANS Private Higher Education helps make it possible. From a higher certificate in early childhood care and education to the Bachelor of Education in intermediate phase teaching, choose the qualification that fits your future. Study through distance learning with all materials provided and nationwide support to guide you. Apply now for the January 2026 intake at sans.co.za. SANS, producing high-quality teachers in places where South Africa needs them most.
Oh yes, Mzansi, and it's just going to get better and better on your Friday. You know what? We thought, let's make this a double entendre and not just give you one moment of just pure power, but two. And no, we're not having split double vision right now, because I'm trying to figure out, am I seeing the right thing? Are you the same people? Is this Georgia? Is this Zara? Or is it Zara, Georgia? Who's who here? I can't figure it out.
Zara.
And?
Georgia.
And what are you guys doing here?
We're going to make ice cream sandwiches.
Yeah, okay, so we're making dessert. Is this the first time you guys have made this before?
Yes.
Whoa, this is quite a risky thing to do on live TV. How are you guys feeling about it? Scared, nervous, excited?
Excited. Excited.
Okay, I'm gonna go with that as well, and I'm also excited because we're getting incredible dessert, and these two are gonna show us exactly how. They're only 9 years old, and clearly the adults don't know what they're doing when it comes to making dessert. These are the specialists. So you guys ready to make something proper?
Yes.
Okay, guys, well, don't go anywhere, Mzansi. You know what's coming through. We've got Zara and Georgia showing off with some incredible dessert. It's ice cream. It's got like a bit of a pancake. There's a waffle vibe to it and lots of sprinkles. I'm going to find out what's their favorite and maybe just find out more about them. But for now, though, don't go anywhere. Clearly, a lot to look forward to right here on your Feel Good Breakfast Show. See you soon.
Oh, you can make my day. It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Hey, I'm Zanzi. Welcome back to Feel Good Breakfast Show. And we're going to feel twice as good right now. We're going twice the charm, twice the inspiration. And it comes in the form of these incredible twins beside me. We're talking about Zara and Georgia. And we finally got it correct. We have figured it out for now, unless they do something sneaky and switch while I'm not looking, okay? But we want to prove that being alike doesn't mean being the same. Today, they are bringing that twin magic into the kitchen to make their own yum peanut butter ice cream sandwich creations. And yes, this is perfect for the weekend. It's a fun mix of sweet ideas, creamy flavor, and moments that could end in a little oopsie or maybe a big whoa. Right, but before we even get into it, twins, I want to chat to y'all and find out, even though you look pretty much the same and you have like the same outfits on, even the same cool shoes. I don't know if you guys can show off your cool shoes. Can you get it up high enough? How cool is this, guys? Oh, look at the animal print. You guys knew that I was a nature boy at heart, so you're playing with me here. But let's talk about the fact that even though you are so similar in many ways, you have differences. What do you think, Zara, makes you different to Georgia?
I like just going with the flow and trying different things.
You just go with the flow, okay. And for you, Georgia?
I like planning and I like to stick to my favorites.
Oh, wow. So you guys are like yin, yang, and you kind of like complete each other in a weird way. You like offer the best puzzle pieces to put all together. And I got to say, your dad is watching over right now. He's so proud, so inspired by you guys. First time on live TV, and you're absolutely nailing it. I think you guys can stay for sure. One other thing I wanted to find out is that apparently you guys are hockey players.
Yes.
Oh! No, did you know that was like my favorite sport in school? I was like a provincial player. I loved the game so much. I played on the right back or right link sometimes. What's your guys' favorite position in hockey?
Striker.
Striker? And you, Georgia?
Striker.
Whoa! So if anyone's playing against you guys, you've got two strikers coming at them. They don't know which way to look. They don't know where to go. And you guys probably pass the ball to each other as well and like interlink?
Yes.
Oh, man. That's unfair, actually, man. All right. So, is this something you do often? Do you bake? Have you baked before?
Yes.
You have? Okay. And how long have you been, like, working in the kitchen and working on your baking skills?
Not that long.
Okay, so like couple years, couple months, couple weeks?
Months.
Months? Wow, okay, nice. So these are like fresh skills that you've learned in the kitchen. And between, let's say, breakfast, lunch, or supper, what's your favorite meal?
Breakfast.
Breakfast?
Dinner.
Dinner. You guys definitely are so like polarized. All right. So let's talk about the creation that we've got in front of us. We're making ice cream sandwiches. We've got some of the best ingredients. We've got sprinkles, sparkles. Do we have a plan though?
Yes.
Zara, what's your plan?
I'm going to use the crumpet and then put the peanut butter on and then put the ice cream with some marshmallows and sprinkles.
Oh, okay. I like the sound of that. And Georgia, what are you up to?
I'm going to also use the crumpet and the peanut butter and the ice cream and put some sprinkles and that stuff on.
And that stuff, once we figure out what this stuff is, it just looks like sparkly pink fairy dust. That's what we're going to be calling it. I love that. And I think officially, you guys ready? Your first bake-off on live TV. You have, get this, only 2 minutes. So don't waste time. And in 3, 2, 1, let's go! Right, I'm going to be narrating and commenting what's going down right now. And already I've got to say, the confidence from these two is what really is getting me really, I think, inspired to say the least, because perfect strokes of the butter, so smooth. This is a technique that's definitely been worked on for a couple months right now, and I'm very impressed. And while we watch these two just show off right now, I want to talk to you about some of the cool ingredients we're using. Yum, of course. This one is the creamiest. It's something that's smooth, and it's got that nutty peanut butter in it as well. And it's made from only the finest roasted peanuts, making it probably the best choice for the entire family, right? And also, there are 5 variants. There's smooth, no added sugar and salt. It's crunchy. We got the double crunch and ultra creamy. So we've got options. There's pretty much a yum for everyone's taste and occasion. Even if you're twins, but you like different things, just like these two over here. Now, it's just for everything, I think. It's not just for toast. Yum turns breakfast or snack time into a moment of creativity. We're talking about energy and joy, and it's no wonder everyone is nuts about it. But listen up. things are looking incredible out here. We've got 50 seconds left, and Zara is doing something incredible. She's making a pattern with the marshmallows, just finishing it off. She's almost like a styler out here, just doing something incredible. And then Georgia, also got the sparkles. I love the colors, and getting another unique creation with the marshmallows too. We've got 30 seconds left, ladies. Let's go hard. Let's get creative and do something wild. I love how these are looking. All right, so it looks like Zara's pretty much almost finished hers. She's come through with the top part of a pancake on the crumpet. Don't forget you've got to plate it. You can decorate it to finish it off nicely. And we've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pew, 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 pew. Time is up. Hey guys, listen, give me a high five. It was absolutely incredible. You dealt with live TV. You dealt with the pressure of trying to create something in under 2 minutes, and you guys are still standing with a smile on your face. I think you're made for this TV business stuff, all right? But let's talk about this creation. Can I do the honors of cutting this in half and showing Mzansi how cool this creation is? So, do you have a name for this, Georgia? Would you call it anything?
My waffle sandwich.
Georgia's waffle sandwich. All right, let's do a big cut in the center. Oh, I love this. Okay, so I want to open it up as well. This looks amazing. Ooey and gooey. We've got lots of color. If I open it up as well, we've got lots of sparkles, lots of mushrooms, and of course the ice cream in there. This officially is a classic ice cream sandwich. You nailed it. Lovely stuff, Georgia. Let's go over to Zara over here and see what's up. Nice big cut in the middle. Let's go. Oh, you got a lot of extra. You got an extra bit of ice cream in this one, huh? All right, look at this. Another ooey gooey one. Sprinkled it with hearts, some marshmallows in there as well. This looks incredible, guys. I can't decide who the winner is here, so I'm going to go with who creates the best name. So we've got George's ice. What was the name of yours?
Waffle sandwich.
George's waffle sandwich. Zara, do you have a name for your one?
No.
No, it's just mystery and suspense. I think officially the winner is one. Okay, I'm gonna grab your hands here. Is that okay? Whoever's hand I lift up is the winner. In 3, 2, 1, we have a winner! Guys, you are incredible. You absolutely nailed this. I think your parents, everybody in the studio is going to send some orders through. So you're going to be busy throughout the morning, and you're going to be busy putting smiles on people's faces because you are amazing, because you just created something delicious. I'm so proud of you. Your parents are absolutely elated all they watch on. And I think clearly, Mzansi, you can agree with Yum Yum. There's no such thing as a mistake. Just pure perfection, no matter which way you look, right? And it's just delicious moments waiting to happen. So get this. There's also something cool because you stand a chance to win one of 3 Yum Yum peanut butter hampers plus a 1,500 Rand voucher. Now, how do you do it? This is how. Simply reply to the competition post on the Expresso social pages and tell us the following. What's your funniest kitchen oopsie? There were no oopsies here, just perfection. So we want to hear from you. What's your funniest kitchen oopsie that still turned out delicious? Right? I think this is something we can get with. So don't forget to use the hashtag #NutsAboutYumYum in your answer. This competition closes the 10th of November. T's and C's can be found on expressoshow.com. And seeing that you guys have created probably the best dessert for the weekend, what else are you looking forward to doing this weekend? Obviously, time to spend on yourselves. Maybe there's a sporting game or you're just going to be having fun. What's happening this weekend? Zara, anything crazy?
The rugby.
The rugby! Oh, so you can watch. Are you watching the rugby?
Yes.
SA versus France. Nice. All right. What do you think the score is going to be? Do you want to put out a crazy number? Any number, it doesn't matter. What do you think?
25.
Okay. Springboks 25?
Yes.
And then France, we're going to give them a low number. Give them a low number.
7.
7. Okay. I like the sound of that. I love the sound. Do you want to add a score prediction, Georgia?
64.
64. Yes, I like that. And what are France going to get?
21.
Okay, I'll take that. I'll accept that. All right. From our, let's call you our wisdom seekers and the ones that can tell the future, this is your Feel Good Breakfast Show. This is how we have fun in the kitchen, and I can't be more grateful enough to have the future of ice cream sandwiches right here. Watch this space because we're going to have red carpet moments with these two in just a bit. Don't go anywhere, Mzansi. The magic continues. Guys, you're amazing. Well done.
Oh, I'm so here for the score predictions. Come on, South Africa. We're already claiming the win right now. And speaking about winning, you know that you have to serve up some goodness every single time people come over to celebrate. So from dinnerware to serveware and everything in between, Maxwell and Williams is serving up incredible crockery deals every day this Black November, designed to bring a little extra style to your table. So let's take a look at what they have on offer.
Every day, Maxwell and Williams bring something new to the table. And earlier this week, we started the Maxwell and Williams Black November deals. Deals that will bring more beauty, more value to build your table piece by piece. This week, there have been great deals on a few of their spectacular collections, starting with the simplicity of white basics, the elegance of cashmere, the timeless Rococo and blend tea and coffee collections, the colorfully charming lyric range by artist Eloise Short, the Cafe Life collection, and finally today they have the biggest deal of the week on the stylish handcrafted, beautifully made Oni Dinnerware bundle. Purchase the gorgeous Oni Dinnerware collection, which includes one 12-piece dinner set, plus 2 additional pieces to take your dinner table from a setting of 4 to 6, plus 6 mugs, all in beautifully made speckled white. Now this was 4,089 Rand, and now it's 2,325 Rand. An incredible deal, Mzansi, just for you at home with free delivery. All you need to do is visit maxwellandwilliams.co.za and click on Black November deals, and also follow them on social media for more. Join me every weekday for the rest of November to keep up to date with the daily deals, and you can also see them on my social media stories. Complete your table piece by piece with Maxwell and Williams.
Now, personally, I just want to say that, Zanele, you look incredible. Secondly, let's get into the fact that it's no longer Black Friday, but Black November. We get to celebrate all month long. And for these deals and so much more, please go ahead and visit maxwellandwilliams.co.za while stocks last, and add a touch of timeless elegance to every single meal. And we want to prepare lots of meals right here on your Feel Good Breakfast Show, which we'll get to in just a little bit. Before that, though, serving up absolute deliciousness. His name is Dylan Majavi, and of course, he's bringing the entertainment both locally and internationally. But first and foremost, let's put him through a round of quick fire on the other side of this.
Smooth, creamy, country fresh.
Anyone for ice cream? Whether it's lunch with the family, birthdays, fries, or just because, there's always more Country Fresh desserts to share. So get sharing, because there's 5,000 Rand plus a Country Fresh hamper up for grabs every Thursday on the Expresso Show. To enter, share your Country Fresh dessert on the Expresso Show or Country Fresh social media pages. T's and C's apply.
Smooth, creamy, country fresh.
on this beautiful Friday. It is your Feel Good Breakfast Show, and right now I've got the gorgeous Dylan Majavi, or as we say in the streets, Majavi, with me right now. We're going to go through a round of quick-fire questions before, of course, we get to know this incredible human being and see what he has to offer in terms of local and international entertainment news. Now, Dil, the aim is for you to not to think about it too much, right?
Okay.
Okay. And I know that you do think a lot because you wear many hats, from radio to TV to music to modeling. But right now, we're going to focus here.
Okay.
Okay, first question.
Okay, are we starting already?
Already. Coffee first or breakfast first?
Breakfast.
Breakfast?
Yes.
And what's usually on the plate?
I'm eating scrambled eggs, cheese, sausage, your toast, your fried tomato.
Rude. I've never been invited to your house. I would love a breakfast made by Dylan.
Beans.
Okay. Oh, God, like an English breakfast.
Yes,
Let's go all in. Early morning gym or late night grind?
Early morning gym.
Okay.
I'm a 5 o'clock guy.
5 a.m.? Oh, so this is nothing to you, waking up early.
Early worm. Let's get it.
Catches the what?
There we go.
The worm. The bird.
The bird. Get you already to this
the
one.
early worm catches the bird. That's what they say. The one song that instantly boosts your mood.
Gosh, there's so many, it always changes.
Okay.
Like now it's like, where's my husband by day?
Yes.
But I'm like, I have it already.
Okay.
So, but it's still a vibe, it's still a banger.
I love that song.
You know? Yes, it's that one. For now.
I was going to say I know the answer to this, so maybe it's your Skoward is moving. Hidden talent that no one knows about.
Oh my gosh. No, I have it.
Can you
no hidden talent.
Talk without moving your mouth, or like whistle a tune, or
I try to sing.
You try to. I love that song.
Did you know that song?
Beyonce.
Come on, make it rain.
Okay, sweet tooth or savory cravings? What are you into?
Savory cravings.
What is your go-to?
It's always a lovely quiche. A quiche. I mean, that is the go-to one for me, absolutely, all the time. And then maybe the mini pies.
Oh.
Come on.
Are you
And
good
mini
in the
pizzas.
kitchen?
I am.
So would you make it from scratch?
With a good recipe.
Yes, Norris Smith.
But I can try, come on.
Oh, I
Come
love
on.
to see
Martha
it.
Stewart, here I am.
She's coming for you. The celeb you'd love to collaborate with?
Ooh, Elaine.
Wow.
Elaine, I love her music.
She's good, hey?
Yes.
Sometimes I feel like she's so underrated, even though she
100%.
is a global superstar. Like, we need to give her more flowers.
No, we do. Because, I mean, she's been in this thing. She's been grinding and hustling. And I've been there for a journey. She's been amazing.
Okay, here's the last question.
Okay.
Your go-to phrase when you're hyping yourself up. What are those affirmations that you tell yourself?
Ooh. You got this. Let it go. It is yours.
Yes.
Take it all. We are going for the crown.
Amen.
I thought we were waiting it already.
You already were. I was going to say, let me fix your crown because it was sitting a little this way. You look amazing.
Thank
and I
you.
can't wait for us to get into some local and international entertainment news. I mean, isn't he a vibe? Stick around right here on your Feel Good Breakfast Show. For now, though, it's just gone 7 o'clock. Let's check in with your news headlines.
I don't know why, but that man's getting me excited, and I know you should be too, because he's going to bring all the gears and vibes this morning. For now, the official duties must commence, and it's perfect timing, just gone on the hour. So let's bring in national headlines first, and let's start off with Prasa, who is rolling out an extra train service tomorrow. And that's to help fans get to the Carling Black Label knockout semi-final between Orlando Pirates and Richards FC at Moses Mabhida Stadium in Durban. Now, the 20 Rand return tickets cover park and ride options, with trains running every 30 minutes from Umlazi, KwaMushu, Crossmoor, Cato Ridge, Bridge City, Pinetown, and the South Coast, all from 11:55 a.m. to 2:25 p.m. Now, return rides will operate from 5:13 p.m. all the way to 6:43 p.m. Now, spectators are encouraged to arrive early and enjoy a smooth, stress-free journey to the match. Well, next up, the South African government has received distress calls from 17 citizens trapped in the war-torn Donbas region of Ukraine, seeking help to get home. Now, most are from KwaZulu-Natal and were reportedly lured under false promises to join mercenary forces. Now, President Cyril Ramaphosa has condemned the exploitation and ordered an investigation into how they were recruited. Now, the government is working through diplomatic channels to bring them back safely. And under the 1999 Foreign Military Assistance Act, it is illegal for citizens to offer military support abroad without approval. Well, next up, we move to international headlines, and the Israel Defense Forces yesterday launched a series of airstrikes in southern Lebanon, saying they targeted Iran-backed Hezbollah's military infrastructure, weapons depots, and observation posts after militants allegedly fired rockets towards northern Israel. Now, the strikes followed evacuation orders for several locations, and the escalation, despite a fragile ceasefire since November 2024, has sparked fears of a wider regional conflict as Hezbollah vows retaliation and border tensions continue to intensify. Well, next up, 2 senior officials from Kenya's sports ministry have been arrested for allegedly embezzling $29 million in public funds through fraudulent procurement schemes. Now, the assistant commissioner and an accountant were detained alongside 3 others during raids that uncovered cash and documents linking them to multiple financial years of suspected corruption. Now, the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission said the officials abused their positions of trust as Parliament also probes alleged mismanagement in stadium projects ahead of the 2027 Africa Cup of Nations. Well, lastly, to wrap up this round of headlines, South Africa is back on the global stage as a top destination, welcoming over 1.1 million international visitors from January to September 2025, a remarkable jump on last year. Now, Tourism Minister Patricia de Lille celebrated the growth, saying the industry is not just recovering, it's creating jobs, attracting investment, and bringing energy back to local communities. Now, September alone saw around 850,000 visitors, with strong interest from Africa, Europe, North America, Asia, and the Middle East. Now, with the festive season approaching, the minister called on all South Africans to share their spirit of Ubuntu, ensuring every visitor feels at home while enjoying the warmth, smiles, and world-class experiences that our country has to offer. Well, on that beautiful note, let's keep celebrating our country as we move to all things sport. And I'm sure G-Man is back in the box for this one. Let's go.
And yes, one Bok in particular, it's a massive moment for Siya Kolisi as he will captain South Africa in his 100th test when the Springboks face France again in Paris this coming Saturday. So Coach Rassie Erasmus has made a few tweaks, kept his cards close to his chest, but Bowen Venter has made it in at loosehead prop in that starting lineup, and then Damian Willemse returns from injury at fullback. Then propping up the midfield, Jesse Creel partners with Damian Darlendi in that midfield as the Boks look to cement their world #1 ranking, and of course France looking for a little bit of that World Cup revenge. Now let's get into cricket and another dominant performance from a guy who is back in the fold now, Quinton de Kock, smashing an unbeaten 123 in fact, as South Africa crushed Pakistan by 8 wickets in Faisalabad to level the ODI series 1 apiece. So chasing 270, the Proteas cruised home in 40.1 overs with Nandere Burgers 4 for 46, absolutely destroying Pakistan's top order. So this sets the scene perfectly for that series decider. It takes place this Saturday at the same venue. Expect fireworks. Now, of course, the women's tennis circuit has been rising to quite a crescendo, and Aryna Sabalenka and Jessica Pegula, they have now sealed their places in the WTA finals, semi-finals. And that was after straight sets wins yesterday, with top seed Sabalenka beating Coco Gauff 7-6, that was 7-5 in the tiebreaker, and then 6-2 to top the Stephanie Graf group, while Pegula downed Jasmine Paolini, made it look easy, in fact, 6-2, 6-3. So Sabalenka next faces Amanda Anisimova, with Pegula meeting Alina Rybakina in those semi-finals. Now let's get back into some European action as Morgan Gibbs-White missed a penalty as Nottingham Forest were held to a 0-0 draw by Sturm Graz in their Europa League encounter, now extending Sean Dyche's unbeaten European run. Really impressive there. Elsewhere, Celtic, they slumped to a 3-0 or 3-1 defeat at Midtjylland. That was after conceding 3 first-half goals and just couldn't fight their way back, while the 10-man FC Utrecht, they battled to a 1-0 draw up against Porto. And that's That's where we leave our sport now. We'll touch on those headlines again at around 8 o'clock this morning. Once again, congratulations, Captain Fantastic here, playing in his 100th test up against the French this weekend. Well, those of us who are still in South Africa need to track the traffic. Let's see how the roads are looking right now.
Thank you so much, G-Man. Let's see what the roads are doing out in Cape Town, where there's congestion on the N7 South at N1 inbound ramp. So do expect delays over there. And congestion on the N2 inbound at Jakes Cadville. Also expect some delays if you're headed out that part. Now, in Johannesburg, there's a stationary vehicle on the N1 southbound at Garsfontein Road. Currently, the left lane is affected, so wherever you're headed out on this Friday morning, make sure the jams are going and, of course, arrive alive. Let's get into your weather. The South African Weather Service has issued a yellow level 2 warning, and that's for severe thunderstorms bringing heavy downpours, strong winds, small hail and lightning across northwest, Gauteng, the Highveld of Mpumalanga, northeastern Northern Cape and most of the Free State. Now, the storms may damage property, crops and livestock and cause localized flooding, road hazards and injuries from flying debris. Meanwhile, a yellow level 1 alert for damaging winds is in effect between Cape Columbine and Cape Agulhas, with heat wave conditions persisting over the Matsikama and Bergrivier municipalities, and that's in the Western Cape until Sunday. The sunrise view of the hour, I know you've been waiting, anticipating for so long, and here it is. Now, this was sent by 7 a.m. by Samaya out in Wynberg. Absolutely gorgeous. And listen, it also reminds us and telling us, Samaya, thank you for that this weekend's going to be absolutely beautiful in the mother city. 31 degrees is what you can expect on your side of town. I just know that it's going to clear up to be a stunning day. And on 0630369649 is how you can get in touch too if you'd like to be just like Samaya. But now it's your temperatures so you can prep for the day.
There we go. I just needed to hear that sound from the heavens above, letting me know that this moment has arrived, because it is massive. Okay, so I want you to just calm yourself down right now and think about playing Powerball and Powerball Plus. Now I've got your attention.
How much are we talking, bro?
29 million rand. Come on.
Yeah.
It's estimated, but they are seldom wrong. Okay, so if you play your Powerball, there is an estimated 26 million rand.
Nice.
But don't let it steal all your thunder. Powerball Plus, we're going to throw in 3 million rand today. We just clubbed together and we were like, come on, let's do it.
I'll contribute 10 rand. Come on, it's in there somewhere. Okay, so don't miss out. Buy your tickets now in store. Head to the website, nationallottery.co.za. Head to the mobile app or even your cell phone banking, or just go ahead and dial *120 *7529# for USSD.
Yeah, these are a lot of millions, and we want to give you every opportunity to get them. So we posted these details on our Expresso social media pages. So you can literally go check it out right now and Panda push up play the Powerball and Powerball Plus for 29 million rand in total estimated jackpots. All happening today. So listen, go play, go get involved, and you could be a millionaire.
I like that. Can I tell you, I know somebody that looks like 29 million rand.
Okay.
His name is Dylan Majavi.
Oh, yeah, that's for show.
And it's the hair alone
That's
that
for
is
show.
just stealing the thunder right now on your Feel Good Breakfast
Are you
show.
feeling a little insecure about the hair?
I am, bro. Like, look at those curls.
Just do
How
that.
do you call? I can't
Embrace
compete
it.
with those curls. I can't even try, man.
We're going to have a hair toss-off.
I've got new hair goals that's right here in the studio, Mzansi. Pay attention, because hopefully we can find out how he keeps it on lock.
And then I know we're often taking flight, but it's the crashes that we are interested in for this one. It's going to be spectacular. We'll see you now.
can make my day.
I said yes!
Whatever your reason to go, you could get up to 100% off on flights. Book on our banking app. Your story matters.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. And yes, the gents are on the couch to have a bit of a Skinner sesh. I hope y'all are ready.
They're ready.
Okay, they're ready. They want to get into
Absolutely.
it. The latest in entertainment news, Mzansi, is coming your way. Now, he is known for his distinctive hairstyle and charismatic personality, making a name for himself in multiple creative fields. Let's welcome once again Dylan Majavi. Okay, international and local entertainment news. Can we start here in the country?
Yes, please. We start here and then we spread out.
We move
Yes,
out.
yes,
Okay,
yes.
the first one is such a beautiful story, and it's all about a woman that we respect, we love, and of course remember in her now absence. In a heartfelt tribute at the recent Directors Guild of South Africa ceremony, the late Connie Chume, best known for her role, of course, in the iconic Black Panther, was awarded a prestigious award, absolutely beautiful, posthumously, obviously, and that was for the Lifetime Achievement Award. Now, she unfortunately passed away the 6th of August last year, and it's now a year and a bit since, but I love the fact that we're still honoring her and realizing that her legendary resonance is still very much ingrained in the entertainment space here.
100%. Because, I mean, I remember growing up in terms of on Rhythm City, she did a thing. And she also stood up for the actors in terms of their rights and what it is that they must get.
Absolutely.
And I mean, 50 years in the industry, You know, and then
That's goals, bro. That's impressive.
Connie.
Come on, and she done iconic roles in the industry as well, you know.
Absolutely.
And I mean, she has a foundation as well where she mentors young and upcoming creatives. And I mean, she's been teaching that for like 28 years. So it just speaks in terms of the passion and the kind person that she was.
I love that, and I think we need more of that in the space, because if there's one thing about, I would say, the South African entertainment industry, we kind of have this crab in a bucket mentality where it can only be one. And especially if you're a woman in the space, there can only be one.
Yeah.
But no, Mum Connie was like, we can all win.
She was definitely not a gatekeeper.
No.
Sister Girl was like, listen, we are all here to win. I'm showing you how I'm showing you that.
I feel like she built new doors just so that she could open it up and then keep it open for everybody else to walk through. Like
That's a
literally, she
beautiful analogy.
pioneered the industry.
Even now that she's passed on, she's still kind of holding that door. She's like,
Literally,
sure
you can
that
feel
it
the spirit
links-
just like, you shall all pass.
Yes. I
made the way.
love that. She's like our
Oh,
Maya
man.
Angelou. She's absolutely
Yes.
gorgeous. You can see her there celebrating on international red
Beautiful.
carpets and local ones
Wow.
too. She looked the part. She definitely showed up in every way,
She
and
did.
we can continue loving and watching her on our screen. So we remember you definitely with a lot of smiles on our faces, Mum Connie, and we hope the future of the acting industry will look just as bright. Let's move on to a different story. Tabzi, our
Yes.
girl, come on, celebrating a birthday.
Absolutely amazing. I mean, 34 years old. And for her, being in the music industry, I mean, she's celebrating a lot.
Yes.
She's celebrating 10
jeepers.
years in the music industry.
Yeah.
That's right.
She's celebrating a comeback in music because, I mean, she just released a new single called Same Place, which was absolutely amazing. It's a banger because it speaks about resilience, it speaks about power. She said she took a step back for like 4 years in the music industry because she self-doubted herself. And I mean, we were all there.
Relatable.
That's crazy, eh?
We were all there.
Someone like
you know?
that doubting themselves. It's like, what? Really? Oh, look at the mirror.
And I think that's the thing. I think us as the viewers, as the audience, as the fans, we kind of look at it of, oh no, they're perfect. They got it all together.
Yeah.
But then when you take a glance and you look deeper, you're like, oh my word, they are human after all. They do go through the most. And I mean, she released like a month ago her music video, official music video for The Same Place, and it got like 120,000 views on YouTube.
Expected.
So it just speaks in terms of how people were like just here for her support and
Of
just here
course.
for her as an artist.
I'm a big fan of Tabzi. I think she's incredible, even in the work that she does in like campaign work in the digital space. She is gorgeous, but also shows up to do the part. So when she celebrated her birthday, we all celebrated along with her.
100%.
And then she wrote in a caption, "Thank you, God, for another year in my life. I'm just so grateful that I had the year that I had. I'm grateful for the people in my life, grateful for the woman I am becoming as well." And I think that she's only going to get better. Can you imagine?
100%.
She's here.
From
She's gonna go,
strength to strength. And that is the aspiration that we want to, get to be better versions of ourselves. And
Come
sometimes we
through.
need a bit of a pause, bit of a moment, a realignment, and we should forward.
And we keep going,
And she's
baby.
a pure example of that. Come
reflection, it's important, so please get into it.
Fill up your cup, people.
That's what I'm saying. All right, the last story for local entertainment news, all around beloved South African personalities. Yes, it's more celebration. Komotso Ndungane and her husband, former Springbok rugby star, Odwe Ndungane. Now, they marked a major milestone this week. Listen to this. 14 years of marriage. 21 years together as a couple.
Whoa.
The Komotso is known for, or at least the woman known for her elegance, entrepreneurial flair, her popular reality TV series. She just shared the heartfelt message on Instagram, and don't they look fantastic? From strength to strength. Look at this couple, man.
Beautiful.
Aren't
And I
we
think all
just-
of us here sitting on this couch right now.
We are married.
We just got married this year, so I think all of us
Fall
can
hard for love, guys.
So I think all of us can look at this as an example of like resilience and kind of just being one in the entertainment industry because it's hard.
You know what this shows me, though, is that especially when you're an athlete, you get put under so much pressure, especially in our country. And for a man like that having to show up in that space means that he had a lot of pressure. And what this
100%.
tells me is that he wasn't doing it on his own.
Yeah.
He had his woman beside him. He had his person beside him. He had his rock. He had his foundation. He had his grounding. And I think we forget how important that is and how we all need that in order to succeed, to thrive, to move on beyond our own personal limits. When you get a person that can just allow you to shine. Oh man, I think this is it.
Also, but I mean, also with her, his wife, Komotso, she was part of the Durban Real Wife.
She was, yeah.
Yes.
But she was only there for one season, and she was like, listen, she was here to experience it and she's onto something else. But she also didn't like how she was being treated and betrayed on the season. So it just shows in terms of how resilient and strong she was and brave she was to be like, listen here, this is not going to be beneficial for our marriage.
Ooh.
You know? So I need to be bold and take a step here.
Love it.
For what's going to be...
That's a solid rock, a solid rock.
You know?
I know one thing that your man loves about you is the her.
Yeah, man.
It's the her. Just quickly, Raul wants to know this too. Tell us more about
bro, I
your
wasn't
routine.
joking.
Listen, I
Like,
was really disappointed in
seriously.
you that you cut your hair. I was like, why?
Yeah, but I'm trying to get to this level, and I had the top knot, and then I grew the back, and I'm like, hang on, I need to grow the sides out. So I'm in this absolutely awkward phase right now. And Mzansi knows you always see these random pieces like just sticking out the side. That's the undercut coming through, bro. Like, I'm listen, it's long. Like,
sleek.
You gotta
It's
shake
let me
it.
show you, bro.
You gotta shake it.
I'm getting there. There's length, right? There's some curl. It's like kind of there, but. Bro, how do I get this level, man? Talk to me. What's the secret?
It's challenging. It took me a lot of trials and errors to get to this point, but we are here now.
You are, bro. You've arrived.
Let's say we sleep like this.
You don't move. You don't move. Silk pillow covers.
You know what I mean? Everything silk. But it's really just maintaining it, you know, and getting the right products, and just look after your hair. But I think even for you, that's a lot in salt, water. It's amazing. I mean, it
does actually do some crazy
when you're
things.
just like, whoa, is this it? But in terms of just maintaining your liquor with like proper products.
Yeah.
Okay. So have a regime is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Have a plan, develop a
I've
system.
now brought it down from an hour routine to like 30 minutes.
Okay, guess who's going to be
Whoa.
sliding in
I'm
your
just
DMs
like,
later, bro.
Like,
That's me.
You
didn't even need
I was
permission.
like, I gotta get done. Put it together. There we go.
Okay.
Okay,
I love
But
to see
I'll
it.
give it to you. I'll give it to you.
I'll
Don't
be
worry.
hard in the DMs, bro. I'm getting everything I can from you.
Step by step. I'll give it
My
to you.
favorite moment between you guys, you say stiff away. I love to see it. All right, another man that I would love to see whip his hair back and forth is Mr. G-Man himself.
Oh, yeah.
What are you talking about? I've been tossing my hair the whole morning and no one has said a thing, guys. It's all in the routine, okay? I'm going to get some coconut oil and I'm going to be sorted for Monday. Now, if you thought Raul's hair was a spectacular train crash, don't worry. Now, I think your hair looks beautiful, but we're going to see something that is far more spectacular right now. After more than 10 years, Red Bull Vliegtuig landed back in the mother city last weekend, and spectacularly so. 43 brave teams literally hurled themselves off Jetty 1 at the V&A waterfront, armed with homemade flying machines. It's the only way I can describe them. Obviously some questionable physics and the kind of confidence that can only come from the can, and I mean drink can, that gives you wings. Let's have a look at how spectacular the landings actually were and what real gees looks like in action. Minions.
Cape Town, get ready to defy gravity. After more than a decade, Red Bull Vliegtuig has landed back at the V&A waterfront, and Mzansi's most creative minds are taking to the skies, or at least trying to. It's a day where imagination meets courage, engineering meets humor, and everyone's inner daredevil grows wings.
The event that Red Bull have set up is, I mean, it's world class. To have it here in Cape Town, in the mother city, it couldn't be a better environment. To have the thousands of people show up, to be a part of it, it'll be unforgettable and something we'll remember forever.
It's a good energy, the gees is here. Incredible day today.
I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I think I'm really looking forward to seeing Rusty's Dusty's win. I think that those guys came with that, you know, that Block Friday energy. It's needed in a competition like this where energy is half of the score.
They did come with the gees. They did. I mean, like, I definitely want to see Fly Safe. That's our people.
Among the brave teams chasing altitude and glory is one that knows a thing or two about flying. Official partners of Red Bull Vliegtuig 2025, Fly Safe.
I'm hoping we can achieve flight and break the record. But of course, as an airline company, we're here for the love of flying. So at the end of the day, it's all for fun and safety.
The focus when we started to design this was to get a good aerodynamic shape with the wing foil to optimize our CL over CD, which is lift over drag, to get the furthest distance with the wing shape that we have.
And now it's time. Weeks of planning, building, and big ideas all coming down to one ramp, one leap, and one unforgettable flight. Not every great idea soars on the first try, but this one definitely made a splash. That was less of a flight and more of a plunge with personality.
I've got 100% faith in my team and we will perform well. To my understanding, I think one of the struts got dislocated from the launching device and a bit of a crosswind, pushed the aircraft off the ramp, unfortunately. It's unfortunate, but we'll come back stronger.
This experience has been amazing. The people, the crowds, the judges, the Red Bull guys, just everyone all over the show taking videos, photos. We got such a cool team behind us. We put in a massive effort and yeah, we flew. And with a good team, gees and spirit, we made it happen and we took home a third, which we are all so stoked about.
This experience has been amazing. I think Red Bull organized it impeccably well. I think the team enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. So we actually took inspiration from the de Havilland, which was a World War II craft. It was actually fully wooden made, and it was one of the fastest performing aircrafts in World War II. We kept it wood, and then we basically wrapped it in paper mache and finished it off with some wood glue just to harden overnight. It turned out really well.
We are Team Thunderstruck, and we are the winners of Red Bull Vlugdag 2025. Yay! We achieved a distance of 19 meters. Doesn't sound very far, but it was enough to win the competition.
It's my first time at the Red Bull Vlugdag and I'm having the best time. The experience is amazing.
The experience has been awesome. We've been fully loaded on Red Bull and we're just enjoying the vibe.
You must definitely have wings.
If there's one thing I could teach the teams for next year, it would be that you must believe in yourself. Sometimes I saw the doubt in their eyes. They didn't go far. Just believe. As South Africans, don't need to be qualified. You will go the distance.
From wild inventions to belly flop brilliance, Red Bull Vlugdag 2025 proved that the only thing stronger than gravity is imagination. So whether you soared or splashed, today was a reminder. When you dare to dream, you give imagination wings.
Well done, and yes, everyone is safe and fine. And although Gravity had other plans for the Fly Sapphire crew, Team Fly so far, they aren't hanging up their wings just yet, and I recommend they don't. They may not have soared this time, but something tells me they're going to be back better than ever next year with bigger wings and bolder ideas, because that's what's required. So a huge shout out to all the teams who took the plunge and made Red Bull Vlugdag 2025 one for the books. And who knows, maybe next year your feel-good breakfast show will be taking flight as well, or not taking flight, I don't know. More entertainment news, a bit of international entertainment news on the way. We'll see you now.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
It is so true. It's your Feel Good Breakfast Show, and welcome back. Listen, we need to get into international entertainment news because the scene is buzzing, and I happen to know just the guy to get us all into it when it comes to the scoop on who's shaking things up. Dylan Majavi is still with us, and we've got to talk about great news, especially the first story all around our girl, Sherry Shepherd, that is,
Yes.
who recently got awarded, finally, with a 2,827th star on the iconic Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Yeah.
Why did it take them so long to do this?
30 years. 30 years in the
years.
industry. That means you started young at the age of 20, like hustling, grinding. We know what it is like in the industry
Girl,
itself.
yeah, we do.
We can only hope to be going that long, man.
So for her, but it's been an amazing year for her. I mean, she starred in The Straw.
Yeah.
She now is, doing this, got awarded with the Star, and she's also preparing herself for her comedy tour that's happening in Jan.
Oh, I didn't know about that.
Called the Make It Make Sense. And it does make sense now.
It all
You
makes
know,
sense
30 years
now.
later, not only, but anyway, it makes sense. So she's going to be touring 20 cities, and she is doing her thing that she does best, being on stage, performing, making people laugh. And I mean, that's also what she shows in her show as well.
She's got a
The
talk
Sherry Shepherd talk
Can you
show.
imagine like all that experience coming through? Like that's 30 years worth of like golden nuggets that we can maybe get shared with us, right?
100%. People will be sitting there glued to what she's saying.
Every
and
single
laugh
word.
And tears be like, I'm excited for her, and I'm so proud. I mean, her friends were there to celebrate with
Niecy
Tyler Perry,
Nash.
Niecy Nash.
Yeah.
They were there to support, and it's beautiful to see that she has that support and that love in the industry.
Do you guys know like what the prerequisite actually is to get like that star? Because it seems like
Sometimes I feel like it's random.
Yeah, because I saw.
No,
I'm
true.
pretty sure Michael B. Jordan got it like now. Those guys were like 4 years, 5 years in the game, and then he gets one.
100%.
And then someone's waiting 30 years.
Yeah.
Some people it takes them a lifetime until they've retired, and then.
Yeah.
How
Because
does
you
it
can't
work?
just say, does it depend in terms of the work that they do, or is
Yeah.
it depending on the accolades that they receive? You never kind of know.
Maybe it's one of those Hollywood conspiracies where you have to do something crazy, and then once you complete the task,
Then we find out after the fact. Either way, we're so glad that we eventually got to a point that we can
absolutely.
celebrate. We've been watching her growing up for years, and it's so
Yes.
great to see her get her flowers and obviously being supported by the best of the best in Hollywood too. All right, that's where we wrap up, and congratulations to our girl Sherry once again.
Yeah.
Let's get into the second story. All right, this is all about one of my favorite duos, and I can't believe that they are no more. Janae Aiko, Big Sean. I love to see them together. They created songs together and separately, obviously in R&B and the hip-hop world. And there's been some speculation for quite some time that after 10 years, they might not be together anymore. They unfollowed each other on Instagram. We said,
You know it's real when that happens.
you know it is real when the investigation is up.
Yeah.
And the jig is up because she also released a track called Break, which speaks about heartbreak.
okay, it's real.
And then people were like, surely Janae.
I mean, come on, that also speaks in terms of the creative juices has to come from somewhere.
Where's your source of inspo?
But they also have a kid together, and after 10 years, apparently, allegedly, she just got frustrated. And I think many women can relate to this because he didn't want to commit. She wanted marriage. She said, listen, we've got a kid, we've got thriving careers, just take the next step.
Yeah.
And he was like, you know what? Nah, I'm going to play the game a little bit longer.
But this is my thing. I mean, 10 years is enough for you to know, listen.
Bro, you've got trauma to deal with, man. Jeez, go sort yourself out.
Please.
I know. But it's one of those things where they are scared to do that commitment thing. But at the end of the day, 10 years, come on. The fact is that 10 years, you share a child. You share so many beautiful moments and memories and work together.
Okay, that's a good perspective.
So my thing is, what is stopping you from making that commitment? You know,
Yeah.
I do say it is different. The commitment in terms of marriage and just being in a relationship is different because you can't just up and leave.
Yeah.
In the marriage.
Yeah.
In a relationship, you can be like, cool, there's not much I must take, bye, I don't have to.
And I think he probably wanted that freedom, you know, at the end of the day.
But then, in what sense? Do you know what I mean?
But he's exactly saying his intentions. He's saying, I don't want to get married.
But I also don't blame her. I also don't blame her because at the end of the day, then you're wasting my time.
Yeah.
She knows what she wants. If he doesn't know what he wants, then it is what it is.
And she gave him ultimatums.
Come on.
And he said, too bad, so sad, man.
And then she was like, you know what? I'm releasing a single, honey. That's what I'm doing.
It makes sense. It makes sense. I actually can't see anything crazy about this. I think this is absolutely fair. I don't see anything wrong with it.
Yeah.
And I'm almost like initially disappointed in this gent, but I'm like, as long as you're honest, as long as you're real about it, I think that's the most important thing. And this is something that echoes exactly that. Like, just be truthful with your heart, be honest with your feelings. That's what counts.
agree.
And this is what's happening. Here.
Yeah.
All right, speaking about feelings, those feelings. Sydney Sweeney and Scooter Braun. Allegedly, once again, they are a couple. They were seen very intimately holding hands, making out in a park. And people said, surely, I mean, I don't kiss my friends like that. So there's got to be something.
Look at the camera to me with that one.
Is he about to propose? What's happening
You
there?
know what we doing.
We all know Scooter because he has got huge names under his artist management role. He's known for discovering Justin Bieber, Ariana Grande. He's even kind of helped manage people like Kanye West, which is insane to think.
That is insane. Yeah. That's insane.
He officially retired from artist management last year, but it might come back. Sydney Sweeney could be an artist he'll manage in future.
I mean, this this one is crazy because I mean, at the end of the day, Sweeney is doing a biopic. Right, a new film is coming out. She recently split from a fiance this year.
That's right.
So it's giving Dodgers, giving like publicity stunt. Because why New York Central Park? Why are we sitting there?
You know you're going to get noticed there.
You are looking
You're making
at
statements, actually.
Exactly. And you know the status and the stature that he comes with. That's good that comes with. So also, mind you, they're like 20 years, like off.
Yeah, she's 28.
Ages.
He's about 48.
Oh, really? He's like 44.
Wow.
44. 22. Come on,
I mean,
it's
you know,
crazy.
in Hollywood, anything goes down.
Yeah.
But I'm very excited to see how it all unfolds. We'll see. We know her from Euphoria. We know her from White Lotus. And like you said, she's got more stuff
She's
coming
doing
up.
amazing, but I say it's always, in Hollywood, it's just this publicity stunt thing that they do.
Yeah, I see you.
Especially when it's like something big, when they're doing a movie, and I mean, we saw it with Brad Pitt also previously, so it's one of those things.
I feel like they were next to each other and were like, hey, let's go live with this.
Yeah,
let's go to the park.
My question is, why Central Park?
Yeah, dude, absolutely. No.
Well, the investigation is here. The case is opened. We'll see exactly how this unfolds, of course, with more entertainment news going forward, because like we said, it's always buzzing. Right now, they will take a quick break so you can ponder about it and maybe weigh in on our WhatsApp line. We'll see you now.
Protea Hotels by Marriott is where hospitality feels like home. It's why when your family is with us, we treat you all like a member of ours. Book now and be more than a guest. Go there with Marriott Bonvoy.
But we couldn't, we all, when she's saying it, we're trying to finish it. But I don't know.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. We're all about those celebrations on a Friday, or every day, in fact, when we get a plug-in like this. If you're a small business, maybe you have been doing some redesigning to Airbnb your spot.
Ooh.
We are talking to you right now. It's not just households joining the celebration. Small businesses are in for a lot of fun too. Why? Mambo's big birthday. And of course, the launch of their brand new Midrand store, which is massive and amazing. And they are serving up unbeatable savings for the hospitality scene, if we didn't give it away
I
already.
like that. It's me identify as a hospitality scene because I want all of the above, from guest houses and cafes to event setups as well. Mambo's has everything that you need to keep things just running smoothly, from catering trays and takeaway cups to durable linens, as you can see, and cleaning essentials that truly deliver on what they offer.
I know this is horses for courses for me. You've got a toweling pillowcase under here. I mean, they've got some gorgeous stylistic elements, but I love this. Terry Toweling Waterproof Pillow Protector. I want one for myself.
That's
I
yours.
absolutely love that.
You can take it. You can take it.
I'll
allow it.
I like the level of functionality here. Let me not ruin our beautiful display.
There it goes.
Right there.
There she goes.
If you think about it, if you're a small business owner in the hospitality space, whether that's an Airbnb, a little kind of stopover, a little slice of, people are kind of coming to live in your space. So you need to be able to have that plug and play, but you don't want to be spending the same amount of money over and over and over. So I love that. I love the little air fryer hot dog makers.
Yes,
so if you're running a small little business, having little elements like that that you can buy en masse at this price, absolutely golden.
So we're catering services, our Bain Marines, our chafing dishes. This is exactly where you want to be. And like we said, we've got you sorted when it comes to takeaways. That's what I was saying with patkos. You see, I will take this, I will use it so that you can throw it away. It's made out of sugarcane, so you know it's good for the environment.
I love that. We actually might have to institute that in our studio because everyone who comes here demands a little barakat.
Something.
It's beautiful. The quality is there as well, but it's the functionality for me. I would almost suggest before you kind of take that bold leap, even looking at the design elements, spend some time in a Mambo's to build it up, the building blocks from the ground up, so you can start with functionality. There's nothing superfluous in there, but I think your eyes will be open to how much you can do with your space.
Right?
You see all the little
Set a
places.
budget and then just go crazy at Mambo's. In between every single aisle, it becomes your real-life Pinterest board. You go, I want that towel. I want, what do you even call these, where you can put the skewers with the snacks on them? Do you know what I'm saying?
Again, that's bamboo as well.
It's bamboo. It's so good.
I love that.
It's
And
so
people
good.
with eventing are getting so creative now. And you can't blow your year's budget on one event, but it needs to be a lived experience. So I love this. People are moving into that experiential space where people can design, cook, build for themselves. Think of the pieces on the board here for a small business owner to make a big impact in those small spaces. Magic.
I like the way you've said that. So that's why you need to join Mambo's big birthday and grand Midrand opening celebration and discover just practical beauty in every single aisle.
Yeah, far more than you can fit into one trolley. I'm just warning you. Visit the brand new store at the Mushroom Farm Retail Centre in Kyalami Hills. We hear it is amazing. Or you can pop into any Mambo's nationwide and stock up, save smart, and make sure your home is a happy and very productive zone by the looks of things.
I'm loving all these home hacks, and we can keep that energy going right now because next up we've got the Plascon Creating Amazing Spaces episode up next. And this time we're going to be turning our gaze upward to an area that kind of defends us from it all. Now we're talking about the right roof treatment, and this is something that not only defends us from the elements, but it also elevates our look, giving us beauty as well as longevity. Let's take a look.
When looking for inspiration for creating an amazing space, sometimes it's a good idea to get an elevated view. And that's what we have here with this beautiful view of Cape Town's rooftops. So why does a roof actually matter? It may not be the first thing we think about when we're creating an amazing space, but in fact, a roof is essential. It's essential to the structural integrity of a home, to the safety, and of course, to the general appeal. And just because a roof may not be the first thing that we think about when we're decorating a home, doesn't mean it isn't one of the first considerations we should bear in mind, which is where Plascon New Roof comes into the picture. It's durable, it's weather resistant, and it's hardy.
When turning your roof into an amazing space, Plascon New Roof is an extremely durable, weather-resistant, water-based acrylic roof coating with infrared reflective technology. Plascon New Roof is a UV-resistant, low-sheen roof coating for long-lasting protection and provides a cooling agent, making your home interior more breathable and aerated. Plascon New Roof, making it easy to create amazing spaces.
All right, now that was pretty cool. I didn't know that that much tech in it, especially that infrared tech over there. I mean, come on now, that is pretty awesome. And things are going to get even more awesome because you stand a chance to win 2,000 Rand. And here's how. All you got to do is simply follow Plascon on any of their social media platforms, then head to the competition post on Expresso's social pages and tell us the following. What is your favorite Plascon product? Now, don't forget to use the hashtag PlasconSA in your answer, and the competition closes at midday, Tuesday the 11th of November. Your T's and C's can be found at expressoshow.com. Question is, what are you waiting for? It's time to spruce up not only your home, but maybe your belly too. Let's go.
Good morning, South Africa. Get ready to kick off your weekend with the ultimate, and I said the ultimate comfort food upgrade. This Friday Foodie Takeover features a side dish that's creamy, crispy. It's just downright irresistible. It's roasted, cheesy, smashed potatoes, but I'm not doing it alone. I've got a friend in the kitchen, and the Sassy bakes on a Friday. Thank you so much for coming through.
Good morning, sir. How are we?
I'm feeling the weekend feels, and I feel like you're the only one that's going to kind of help usher it in this morning.
Absolutely. And what are we doing today? We're smashing it.
We're smashing because this is the thing is when I saw the brief, I was like, Sassy's not baking, Sassy's smashing. What? You bake? You do savory things?
Bash.
You do savory things
and we can trash.
During the ad break, check it out on YouTube. I did not know. Oh, of course I knew that you cook and you're like really into savory things as well. I didn't know you were going to come this morning and present some delicious potato dishes. I love that so much. Yeah. And this one looks easy, but it's ticking all the boxes for me. What is it?
It's a nice, creamy smashed potato. It's nice and healthy. Let's say it's healthy. I like to say it's healthy, you know, so that people don't have to feel bad when they eat it.
It's a vegetable.
Guilt-free eating.
It's a vegetable.
Yeah.
Right. Talk me through this amazing healthy dish that I can't wait to taste.
Okay, so what we have here, we have some nice boiled potatoes. So obviously you can either microwave the potato just to get it nice and soft, and then we will then put it in the dish. So what we can also do is just like maybe make a crust over there, right? Put it in your bowl, and then
I'm interested to see. You know, and that's something in the good dish.
No, darling, we do it with style.
Okay, I like it.
And then we give it a nice smash like that. So the potato's kind of whole, and you use your, your spoon, and you just do a little bit of indentations in there.
It's weird to say, but you're creating attitude. Because what you're looking for is that little bit of crispy, but a little bit of fluffy on the inside and a little bit of the skin roasting.
Chef Clem, I'm really trying to impress you. Are you impressed?
Beyond impressed. Anytime you can take a humble ingredient, any humble ingredient, and add flair to it and make it like something more than what it actually is.
100%.
I'm there.
100%.
So potatoes for me, I love that you're doing this dish. I'm guessing that this isn't something you would want to do ahead of time because you would want to encapsulate all that texture, right?
100%. And you know, there's nothing better than a crispy potato that is eaten straight out of the oven. You can never mess with a crispy potato, darling. Nice and crunchy.
And when you get that snap of your teeth through the skin. We have a saying in my family, it's not we eat when the meat is ready. Because the meat can rest, the meat can chill. We eat when the potatoes are ready. Because potatoes don't wait. Potatoes don't wait for anyone. No, that's the rule in my family. And we've got, I swear, South Africa soon, I probably have a cookbook with just potato dishes because it's that popular in my family.
And I don't know how you feel about it, but you know, this is comfort food for us.
It is. It is.
This is comfort food. So we're just going to give it a nice smash like that. You make sure that everything is nice and filled. Okay, you can just spread that out to me a little bit, Chef.
Of course. I mean,
Okay.
oh, wait, I'm working. I'm supposed to do my job. Wait.
Yeah,
there we go.
Please don't just stand and look
There we
pretty.
go.
That's my job.
Love that. So we've created texture. We've created beautiful, like the bits are going to be crunchy.
Yes.
How are we seasoning it?
So what we're going to do, we're going to go in with a little bit of olive oil, just drizzle olive oil all over.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And because I, you know, Sassy always a fancy herself a little bit of butter.
A little bit of butter?
You know what I mean? Nothing
yes.
says it quite like butter.
Yeah.
So what we do, some nice melted butter just over that. And, you know, this just adds a little bit of extra crunch and a...
Yeah, it's a little bit of salt, absolutely. Look, so I've obviously been on this whole health kick in 2025, and one of the things is like fat. You know, you got to like watch how much fat you take. But for me, the most important thing is about the quality of the fat. So it's not just about how much, it's about where that fat's coming from.
And a lot of people are so afraid of butter. But let me just say, you and I both know, butter is good for you.
Butter's good for you. It's like so good for you.
It's like salt. People say stay away from salt. Salt is actually good for you.
Yeah.
It's just about moderation.
It's about moderation and the quality. That's the best thing.
100%.
Okay. We're looking good. We're looking buttery.
Fantastic. So, Chef, what we'll do, we'll go in with a little bit of coarse black pepper.
Can I fast forward?
Yes.
What's this?
Hey, this is just a nice cheesy or barbecue spice.
Wow. Do you know what my red flag is? My red foodie flag is that I like artificial cheesy spice.
Me too. I love it.
And you can take me to the like, foodie court. I know it's not good, it's not natural, but it's good. It's weird. I love it. On popcorn, on like over rice, on potatoes.
And you know, you can go to town with that spice, eh?
You can, and I do.
And you know what we can do? We can also eat it. Oh, we the same.
My doctor's going, this man's salt intake, this man's fat intake, but it's good. It's delicious. I love that.
I don't care because my doctor isn't watching.
Ah!
So you know what? Doctor, this one is for you. Let's cheese it up.
Go. There we go.
Okay?
I love that.
We're going to cheese it up.
It's so savory and good.
Beautiful. Then we're going to go in with a little bit of Parmesan over that. And
For
it's
that
gonna,
extra crunch.
And that's going to go into the oven. And when it comes out, we're going to put some nice, beautiful herbs on it. If you want to do coriander, you want to do thyme, whatever tickles your fancy.
And if you want your fancy to be tickled, please go and get this recipe on expressoshow.com. It is a stunning, stunning recipe. So, oven, right? Oven,
Pop it into the oven till it's nice and crispy. And, you know, if you just want to add some extra sass to it, have some cream cheese with it.
Which we've done over there. Can we just zoom over here? Okay,
So fortunately for you, I made one already.
Thank you. I just want a corner piece, because I know we still need to take a picture for social media, but a little bit of that crunch, a little bit of that butter. And I like that the butter almost becomes a little burnt after we put it in the oven.
Do you know, our palates are so similar, eh? I want to see if you're impressed. Well, I'm so nervous.
It's crunchy, but it's fluffy. It's spicy, and it's cheesy. It's savory.
Yeah.
It's just decadent. There's a tear. Wait, guys.
Is it coming?
I don't want you to see...
You need a T-shirt?
I don't want you to see a grown man cry on TV, so I'm going to ask you to go for an ad break, but don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
It's my Feel Good Breakfast Show.
Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. 2 hours have lapsed. Let's get into that final one with your national news headlines, where health ministers from G20 nations are meeting in Polokwane, Limpopo to tackle global health challenges and explore ways to strengthen universal health care. Now, discussions focus on ending tuberculosis, expanding antiretroviral treatment for TB, HIV co-infection, fighting malaria, and rolling out lenacapavir, a twice-yearly HIV injection for people who can't access daily PrEP pills. Now, ministers are also looking at funding partnerships with low and middle-income countries through initiatives like the Global Fund, aiming to boost healthcare systems and improve access to prevention and treatment for the most vulnerable populations. In other national news, PRASA is rolling out an extra train service tomorrow, and that's to help fans get to the Carling Black Label knockout semi-final between Orlando Pirates and Richards FC at Moses Mabhida Stadium out in Durban. Now, the 20 Rand return tickets cover park and ride options, with trains running every 30 minutes from Umlazi to KwaMashu, Crossmoor, Katoa Ridge, Bridge City, Pinetown and South Coast from 11:55 a.m. to 2:25 p.m. Return rides will operate from 5:13 p.m. to 6:43 p.m. Now, spectators are encouraged to arrive early and enjoy a smooth, stress-free journey to the match. Internationally speaking, Sudan's paramilitary Rapid Support Forces, or RSF, have agreed to a U.S. and Arab-backed proposal for a humanitarian ceasefire and expressed readiness to begin talks on ending hostilities. Now, the RSF statement follows its takeover of famine-hit al-Fashir, tightening its hold on Darfur after more than 2 years of conflict with the Sudanese army. Now, while the army has yet to respond formally, some senior commanders have resisted the proposal, even as international mediators urge both sides to allow aid access and resume political dialogue. Meanwhile, the Israel Defense Forces yesterday launched a series of airstrikes in southern Lebanon, saying they targeted Iran-backed Hezbollah's military infrastructure, weapons depot and observation posts after militants allegedly fired rockets towards northern Israel. Now, the strike followed evacuation orders for several locations. The escalation, despite a fragile ceasefire since November 2024, has sparked fears of a wider regional conflict as Hezbollah vows retaliation and border tensions continue to intensify. Now, let's close off with a story with Miss Mexico, Fatima Bosch, who turned a tense pre-pageant Miss Universe moment in Bangkok into a powerful statement for women's empowerment. Now, when Miss Universe Thailand director Nawat Itsagrasili publicly berated her, Bosch calmly stood her ground, declaring she is not a doll to be styled, but a voice for women everywhere. Now, several contestants joined her in solidarity, walking out in support. The Miss Universe organization condemned the incident and stepped in to oversee the event, taking appropriate measures regarding Nawat's conduct. Now, Bosch vowed to use her platform to inspire girls and women, showing courage and conviction as the pageant moves toward the 21st of November, when the new Miss Universe will be crowned. Well, here's the moment when they walked out that we've got for you right now. All the women in support of Miss Mexico standing together, showing that yes, in fact, camaraderie over competition sometimes is the order of the day. Well, that is where we leave your 8 o'clock news. Time now for your last bit of sports.
Well, hopefully that got you just as riled up, and hopefully Sia saw it and he's riled up as well. Why? Because he is going to step out as captain of South Africa in his 100th test. That's when the Springboks face France in Paris tomorrow. Coach Rassie Erasmus made a few tweaks, kept his cards close to his chest as he does with Bowen Fenter, now starting at loosehead prop, and then Damian Willems returning from injury to Marshall at fullback. JC Creel partners with Damian de Allende in midfield as the Boks look to cement their world #1 ranking and maybe put a certain World Cup story to bed. We absolutely love that. Good luck and well done, Sia. Now let's get into cricket, and Quinton de Kock back at his best. He smashed an unbeaten 123, in fact, as South Africa crushed Pakistan by 8 wickets in Faisalabad to level the ODI series 1 apiece. Chasing 270, the Proteas cruised home in just over 40 overs. That was after after Nandre Burgers 4 for 46 had wrecked Pakistan's top order. So the series decider takes place tomorrow at the same venue. Oh, there's a lot of national pride playing out tomorrow. Now let's step into tennis and a bit further away from South Africa as Arina Sabalenka and Jessica Pegula have sealed their places in the WTA finals semi-finals. And that's after straight sets wins yesterday. With top seed Sabalenka now beating Coco Gauff 7-6. That was 7-5 in the tiebreaker and 6-2 to top the Stephanie Graf group, while Pegula down Jasmine Paolini and made it look easy, 6-2, 6-3 there. Sabalenka next faces Amanda Anisimova, with Pegula meeting Elena Rybakina in those semis. Now we can get back into European football, and sadly Morgan Gibbs White missing a crucial penalty as Nottingham Forest were held 0-0 by Storm Graz in the Europa League. And this does, however, extend Sean Dyche's unbeaten European run. And elsewhere, Celtic, they slumped to a 3-1 defeat at the hands of Midtjylland. That was after conceding first half goals, 3 in fact, and they just couldn't bounce back. While a 10-man FC Eintracht, they battled to a 1-1 draw up against Porto. And that's where we leave our sport for this amazing week. Again, congratulations, Sia Khaleesi, our captain, fantastic. 100 test caps. He'll achieve that when they take on France tomorrow. But that's where we leave our sport for today. Let's catch up on the roads.
Thank you so much, G-Man. And yes, many of you heading on the road, so let's see how we can assist you. And we're going to start in Cape Town. Now, there's road closure due to a crash on the N1 outbound at the Huguenot Tunnel, or the Hohenort Tunnel. And this has been reopened, but stop-and-go systems are in place. So again, you can definitely expect delays, much like what you can see from these visuals. From Cape Town, we move next to Pretoria in Mabopane Highway, southbound near the Hairpin Bend. Now, there is slow-moving traffic in this area due to a car crash. So please heed this warning and approach the area with caution. KZN is up next on our list, and there's a stationary truck on the N3 southbound at Cliffdale. Now, that's a middle lane being obstructed. So again, you can, from the visuals, see that there's going to be delays. So if you're passing through, plan accordingly. And I think anybody heading on the roads this morning, just stay safe, guys. Buckle up and plan accordingly. From the roads to the sky, let's find out one last time what's happening in the world of weather. Yep, and our final edition of All Things Weather, the South African Weather Service has issued a yellow level 2 warning, and that's for severe thunderstorms bringing heavy downpours, strong winds, small hail and lightning across the northwest, Gauteng, the high veld of Mpumalanga, the northeastern parts of the Northern Cape and most of the Free State. Now, the storms may damage property, crops and livestock and cause localized flooding. Now, road hazards and injuries from flying debris. So please be cautious. But meanwhile, another yellow level 1 alert is out for damaging winds, which is in effect between Cape Columbine and Cape Agulhas, with heatwave conditions persisting over the Matsikama and Berg River municipalities in the Western Cape. And this is all taking place all up until Sunday. Well, for now, we get our final edition. Just to close off the week, this sunrise view of the hour. And Yolanda has come through, Yolanda Klutter, all the way from Louisfontein. And check this one out. 31 degrees of weather, that's the maximum that you can expect. But hey, I really appreciate this shot. Not only did we get the sun just dazzling, bright and bold in the center of the shot, but we've got a pretty little bird out there in the distance that I can see too. So getting a moment, a stunning moment at that, and one that promises a beautiful day and a beautiful weekend. So yes, Mzansi, let's keep these beautiful views going. Monday morning, we'll do it all again. The number is 063 036 9649. That's 063 036 9649. Share your sunrise view with us. This is like a tongue twister. Share your sunrise view with us. I want you to do that. Share it with us, guys, and see if you can say that fast 5 times. But we love to see your sunrise view. And here's the temperatures you can get on your side of town. Enjoy.
degrees. 32, eh?
Yeah.
All right, it's going to
Let's
feel like
go, Jack.
37, so just brace yourself.
Well, I don't care what you all say because I'm feeling lucky today.
See, it
And
happens. You turn into an American woman whenever you
No.
talk about lots of money. It happens to me every
That's just my
time.
accent. What you mean? If you're feeling lucky today, play Powerball and Powerball Plus for 29 million rand in total estimated jackpots today. Now you get Powerball for an estimated 26 million and Powerball Plus for an estimated 3 million rand. It all goes down today.
Can I just say it? Come on, y'all.
Come
Please,
on,
come on,
yeah.
y'all.
Come
Don't
on,
miss out.
y'all.
Okay, get your tickets now in store. You can do it online whenever you want. nationallottery.co.za. You can use their mobile app. You can use your own cell phone banking app. You'll find it in there. Easy peasy, a little drop down. Or you can just dial *120 *7529# and follow the prompts.
Yeah, we put all the details on your social media pages, so you can check it out right now. And I'm going the complete opposite of whatever the American accents are, just to balance things out right now. So I want you to pander, push, play the Powerball and Powerball Plus for 29 million rand in total estimated jackpots. All happening today. So listen, guys, play. Get involved.
I can smell something on the peripheral a little bit
What's
earlier.
that, bro?
We whipped up, because it is a Friday foodie takeover.
Thank you so much.
It wasn't Clem that he smelled. It was the potatoes. He was there.
Well, you could rub a little bit of this potato just there, just a little.
You got a
'cause it
nice
smells
potato
amazing.
scent on you from the
Do
kitchen,
I?
bro.
Do
It's
I?
like,
Wow,
So what are we chowing down here,
Look,
man?
I would love to say that it was me. It was not. I think I spoke the whole segment. This is Sassy, 100%. It's smashed potatoes.
Wow.
Butter, sour cream, little bit of cheesy spice. The cheesy spice for me is where the magic
There's
is.
crispy cheese involved here as well, which I didn't
Parmesan.
anticipate. Parmesan.
Wow.
Wait, so Sassy bakes potatoes?
I know.
Is that thing?
That's what I was also like.
New
Huh?
name.
Sassy tots. Okay, I'm
Well,
going to go.
let's dig in.
It's a big bite.
What are you
So-
tasting? What are you feeling? Does it taste like you've won the lotto?
Bro.
29 million rand in
Right.
fact.
Right.
Wow.
Amazing, delicious.
10 out of 10.
Is this a potato, bro?
It's a potato. I know. Is it a potato? Why does it taste so amazing?
The humble potato is now a king.
Love.
This potato did a gap year.
Definitely
A Euro trip.
He lived well. He could afford. His family could afford to send him on a gap year.
Yeah, I feel
Yeah.
like this potato found love. It got a great relationship and good memories. And
He's having to
Man.
explain to his parent potatoes why he's not going back to university. But he's made it. He's made it big, man.
We
He
are
got his
still
lucky
just
break.
talking about
Man.
potatoes. That's amazing. How good does that taste? Though?
It's
Amazing.
fantastic.
Do go and get the recipe, South Africa. This isn't for show. This is for real. This is a really good
I'm
recipe.
supposed to be fasting, but now I'm done. This is great.
There we go.
Wow,
Delicious.
thank you, bro.
Ooh, I
Just
taste
eat it
fine.
fast. Eat it fast. It's still fasting.
Same,
That's
same.
good.
Only you can make my day. It's my feel-good breakfast show.
It's true, it's your feel-good breakfast show where there are potatoes, where there are soccer balls. You already know that you're in good company,
was
okay?
good, man.
It was so
Yeah.
good. We're
I've
gonna
never heard that
reminisce about
before,
that.
ever,
Oh,
on
yeah.
TV.
Yeah.
In all of my years on TV, I've never heard that segment. That was amazing to me.
Potatoes and ball. Okay,
Okay, I love
let's
it.
get into it. We're talking about Football Fridays. They are back, baby. And we're kicking things off with the all excitement building around the AFCON 2025, powered by ABSA, as they partnered with Visa, the official payment partner for AFCON 2025. And today we're going to dive deep into everything that you need to know, that I need to know
That we
about
need to know,
AFCON,
yeah.
what it's about, why it matters, and what to expect. So, guys, before the first whistle blows, I've got questions.
Okay.
Because I know AFCON is Africa Cup of Nations.
Yes.
that's about it. Bafana almost qualified.
No, we've qualified.
We've qualified?
No, we almost didn't
You almost
because of
didn't
technicality.
Did you see that conundrum? G?
Oh, it was hectic, man.
Teams had to beat other teams and lose against other teams for us to go through. It was crazy.
The problem is we fielded an ineligible player at one point, so there was always going to be a little bit of nastiness. And
Took
then
a hit
teams
there.
like Nigeria jumped on it, and understandably, because the hopes, and when you talk about the big guns like the Super Eagles, they've got a lot of history, so this is a happy hunting ground for them. But for us, it kind of got woven into our DNA back in 1996 when we won, and we needed that follow-up story to 1995's kind of sporting narrative, but it needed to be fully South African in here, and it gave us that. So now I think that expectation has been set. Since then.
Okay, so why is it such a really powerful celebration of African pride and talent? Like, why is this such a moment right
You're
now?
literally seeing the very best of the best South African football. And what's the coolest thing for me is, even if you watch European football and leagues, this is the moment where the players that are African get pulled from those sides to show up for their country, just to add highlight to how important it actually is.
Oh,
right, G?
completely. But
I mean, these are guys earning like millions and millions of
Hundreds of
wages a
millions.
week, right? And they're saying, hang on, this is more important now. That's the gravitas of the occasion.
But when you see a Sadio Mane or one of these players that you are only associating with the top European footballer, kind of circles or fraternities, what does it mean for a young Senegalese player, for a young Moroccan player to see themselves represented in that way? Suddenly Africa understands the value within the ecosystem, so it's vitally important.
And what stands out for me, this is something I'm so proud of. You watch the Premier Leagues, the European leagues, they lose half their team. They lose more than half their team, which means that Africans are making up the best football leagues in the world. And now they're all coming down to coincide for AFCON. How cool is that?
Oh, I like that.
It's
Personally,
massive.
I'm a fan there because the Chies is good. Do you know what I'm saying? So this year, the action heads to Morocco, I've heard and have been told, a country with deep football passion and history. So why do you guys think Morocco makes a perfect backdrop and background for an occasion like this?
They've been doing it. They've been having it. They've got infrastructure. Their fans are insane. And we talk about South African fans, but I've heard from the players, to travel through Africa is hectic. And we see it on the club side as well. Sundowns, what they have to go through to mount. And there are other teams from South Africa that are mounting African campaigns. I'm just saying. Okay, sorry, Brian, before you come after me. But Down's obviously a very happy hunting ground for them up throughout our continent. But it's kind of got a flip side now because this is an opportunity for the younger players that would not get that airtime to plug into the international. I can guarantee you there are going to be scouts watching these matches. So as much as we get to see the established superstars, and you understand how important football is in those countries.
Sure.
You've got to go to Brazil, watch a football match there to understand football becoming religion.
Sure.
Morocco is very similar in that sense. You get it, man. It's a terrifying prospect, but I think any time that you go up against the big guns, but I think Bafana are one of the dominant forces this year.
In many years, this is probably the better Bafana that we've put up in a lot of the past campaigns. And I think if you look at the names that we have and you look at the cohesion... hey, look at you!
I was waiting. I was like, I put that name in there.
Now. Yeah,
He's
man,
my cousin.
Boy's got a... Is he really?
No.
Okay. You never know, though. But Boy's got a boot on him, man, and he's someone that can definitely net it for our boys. But I think this year especially, we've got such great cohesion. We've come through so much just to get to AFCON, and I think that's what's already proved to this team that, hey, this is something different. You guys are doing something special, and you were in a lethal group, and you showed up.
Yeah, and we also, and I love that when we're given no choice and have to do it, and the guys didn't wilt under that. They actually, if anything, played 10 times better.
Absolutely.
But there are going to be some massive guns in the fold. Nigeria, who I think struggled with qualification, will have a point to prove. Egypt, the biggest guns in Africa, probably when you look at their Al Ahly and the clubs that inform. And I like the fact that exactly. But the thing is, we've got South African-based players representing South Africa on the highest level in this way, which speaks volumes about why our league is so good at the moment. And we're seeing that football echoed right across. We're playing an expansive kind of football, a very South African brand, but it's results-based. It's not just about seeing the beautiful game. It's how many goals can you net. I love the fact that we've become that, eh?
We have, dude. It's such a cool time to be alive, to be a Bafana supporter, to be South African, and to get behind AFCON 2025.
Can we say thank you, Mr. Bruce? Because what Hugo Bruce has done with the team and what he's activated in these players and what he seems, it seems to be a basis of care and respect. And everything else falls into place from there. And dealing with young South African men, I think that is gold. Well, you can see by the results.
Is it too soon to go ahead and just wear this now? I'm going to proudly don it. Bafana, you better bring this one home.
We got to put it the right way. I think it's got to be this way around.
Bafana, you better bring...
There we go. There we go.
And they might have reversed it on the TV as well.
It was exactly. It was a mirror effect. I got confused. There we go. Happy South Africa. Happy Bafana. The countdown to AFCON 2025 continues. And the excitement, of course, across Africa is only growing. So you got to stay tuned right here to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. Every Friday, we're going to bring you the latest updates, insights and moments that, of course, celebrate the beautiful game.
And I think ABSA are stepping up. They are bringing you and us more than just info on AFCON, but every time you pay with your ABSA Visa card, you could be one step closer to actually winning an unforgettable trip to the Total Energies CAF AFCON Morocco 2025 semi-final or final. And that's all courtesy of Visa. I don't think we can take part, sorry, man. And all you got to do is spend 5,000 Rand or more on your card. The moment is waiting. Go and make your move.
Oh, where's my vuvuzela?
Yes!
I said yes!
Whatever your reason to go, you could get up to 100% off on flights. Book on our banking app. Your story matters.
Now, if there's one thing that I know about you and that you know about me, it's us South Africans are very, very good shoppers. But I've got Sassy Bakes in the kitchen with me this morning, and she's going to prove that sometimes home-baked is faster, better, more delicious, always more delicious than store-bought.
100%. And let me just tell you, friend, if you don't want to do it, get the nephew, get the niece, get the child, get the husband, get the wife involved. Everybody.
The neighbor.
Call the neighbor and the neighbor's cousin.
But just make sure there's no scandal with the neighbor. Don't be calling neighbors. And okay, cool. Let's do this because I love that there's so few ingredients, and I know what's going to end up looking like. Oh my God, I didn't even see this.
Yeah.
Where did that come from? Anyway, quick.
Magically appeared. 4 eggs. Okay. In with the sugar.
There's one thing you told me the last... You can go while I talk.
Yeah.
There's one thing you told me the last time while we were busy baking is that, especially when you're working with eggs...
Chef...
let me just...
So used to the big mixers, people, please excuse.
Guys, I'm pretty sure South Africa thinks that Expresso has beef with Eskom because there's so many times that our electrical appliances just won't work. Give me a second.
And this is where we go, pause. Okay, but in reality, people, we are beating. So you beat, you're whisking this.
Here we go.
Whisk it, everything works.
Okay, anyway, Eskom, we will talk to you later.
Yeah.
So, super eggs and sugars. What I learned from you is that temperature is important.
Very in temperature.
If your
very in temperature.
Very in
Not
temperature.
important, very in temperature. So what we do, firstly, if the electricity ain't working, darling, we use the hand and we whisk it.
Manpower.
There
we go.
And you've got that.
We got it.
So we're just going to beat that till it's nice and foamy. We're going to, very simple. You're going to get in your cup of oil, your vanilla essence. You're going to do all your flour in one time, and then your milk.
Nice and simple.
It's a very simple recipe. You can use this as a tray bake. You can use it in different types of mold, or you can do the infamous cupcake.
The cupcake, there we go.
The cupcake.
What I learned from you is about the eggs. If the eggs are coming out the fridge and they're cold, let them chill on the counter for a little bit to come to temperature.
Room temperature.
If everything's at the same temperature, it almost comes together.
100%.
I got a tip as well.
Yes.
So, when you are whisking, especially coming out to the festive season, you know your job is to whip the cream. I got you this season. So, when you start whipping, I always start using this method where I'm holding the whisk upright.
Whisk upright, yeah.
And then you start.
Yes.
And what that does is, in Raldo morning, you would be so impressed with this part.
Yeah.
It works this inside muscle of your forearm. And then, when this part gets a bit tired, hold it like a Zay, okay, like that. And then what you do is you start doing it like that, and then it starts using the other muscle, and Ryle will tell you what the name of that muscle is. But basically, it's the opposite muscle to the other side. So your one arm ends up doing the work without getting tired.
So, Chef,
there we go.
Let us just say, Ryle is not the only one with muscles around here. #. We've got this. We've got this. So, Raul, you better watch out, Raul. We're coming for you.
No, don't, because
with the egg beating.
no, then they want me to do fitness segments, and that's where I draw the line. So let's rather just.
Don't worry.
Okay.
You do the fitness segments. I will be standing there cheering you on.
Right.
Cheering you on.
And 1, 2,
3, 4.
Hey. Okay.
Pull
no,
them up,
go.
pull them up, pull them up, pull them up.
These are not my stretchy pants. Okay, so flour goes in, raisin agent, baking powder. I like
100%.
everything just in.
Yeah.
Vanilla.
Your oil, your vanilla, everything. Just put it in. Put it in.
In my opinion, vanilla essence works better than extract for cupcakes.
100%. If you want to do a pound cake or you want to do, you know, a real extract, then you use extract. But essence for cupcakes, stray bakes, the best. The best.
I think it's that nostalgic vanilla smell that we grew up with, and it's not like it's not to say we didn't grow up with the authentic vanilla, but there's something signature in a vanilla essence that just takes me straight to like my grandma's baking, my mom's baking.
100%. And you know, let me just say, all the years when your mom used to say to you, pass on the butter, she meant the margarine.
Right, right.
You know, pass on the extract, and it's the vanilla essence.
And it is so beautiful when I take my grandmother's recipes today and I try and like
tweak it,
take them into 2025, and I adapt the language and the things that we used to call fish oil.
Yes,
fish oil.
I know.
And the names we gave things back in the day. It is actually beautiful to see the progression of food and the evolution of food and culture.
100%.
And it is so like, yeah, I love it. I love it. It's emotional in the kitchen today, South Africa.
Very, very emotional, but we're loving it.
Okay, batter is almost done.
In the oil.
In reality, at home, South Africa, this recipe will come together in record time for you. It's just us in the kitchen.
Literally 6 minutes.
Yeah, it's just us in the kitchen having fun, but
and working on our stamina.
Yes, and here's the important message. Do you remember the last time that you went to the store to buy cupcakes versus the last time a moment like this happened, right? These are the memories that actually count.
100%.
It's like, so that's what this is all about. And that's what baking is about for me. It's the memories. It's not about, I don't remember the times I bought cake, but I remember absolutely every time I was in the kitchen with a family member and a friend, you doing this. And that's what food's about.
And you know, I always try to explain to people, it's about creating those moments. It's really spending time together, having fun in the kitchen. And you know, the two of us, we whack crazy. We love it.
Yes.
We make everything fun. So this is not work for us.
No, it's
not.
not.
Seriously, it's a workout. Look here, it's a workout, but we're doing it.
We're doing it.
Huh? We're doing it.
And we've done it. And we've done it.
You know, Ryan is shouting from the other side. He's so proud of us. Say, 1, 2, one more.
He is. So Raul the morning, while you're sitting back and you're letting us take over the fitness, we're going to... Oh, wait, are they giving me more time? They've given me an extra 2 minutes. Yeah, they love it. Apparently South Africa knows what we're doing. Let's keep on going.
Yeah.
Okay,
Let's do it.
That is done.
Let him impress them. South Africa, you impressed?
That is done. And now we need a bit of a ladle.
Okay,
let's see if we've got ladles in here. Actually, do you want to just try pouring it? Do you think...
Yeah, let's just pour it.
Here we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
This is what I love, when we improvise. We're just improvising. There we go, chef. 100%, and we just pour it in. If it messes, don't worry. You know, we can always lick it off.
That's right. But we're not trying to fill it all the way to the top because we've got the baking powder in there.
Yes, 100%. And also we've used self-raising flour.
Oh, tell me why
so
they did that.
a lot of people say because it gives it. It's a fairy cake, so it should be very nice and light.
I love that.
Hey?
Is it so?
Because after all, chef, I am a fairy.
You are
a
kitchen fairy. Is there a difference? Is there a difference between, sorry to cut you off, a fairy cake and a queen cake?
Queen cake is much more dense.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm learning.
Yeah, so a queen cake will generally be made with either they use self-raising flour, very little milk, or even no milk. And it'll be a queen cake you generally make with a mixture either of butter and oil or just butter.
Amazing. Yeah. Amazing. South Africa, we're learning about kings, queens, princesses. The fairy cakes are looking amazing. These go to the oven. 15, 18 minutes later, you're winning at life. Don't go anywhere. We've got more of Sassy Bakes coming up in a little bit.
Voila.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Now we know this. Welcome back. It's game time. I absolutely love the fact that the wheel is back. Hopefully you got to experience it last time. If not, hopefully this will be your shot. Life is a wheel of fortune, and the World Sports Betting Spin to Win wheel is back, giving you the chance to walk away, as you can see, with up to 5,000 Rand every week here on your Feel Good Breakfast show. So we're going to kick things right off right now with our first spinner of the season, and we're going to wish her a very, very warm welcome. Good morning, Promise Montle. Promise, good morning.
Hello.
Oh, my dear, how are you feeling? You sound quite chirpy and happy this morning. Are you a little bit nervous?
Hey, I'm so nervous and shaking.
Oh, me too, sister. I'm right there with you. So it is very simple. We are, to qualify, let's just get through that bridge first, or over that bridge. We asked you guys, which South African sports star do you think has the strongest winning mentality of all time? And you replied to that competition post with one of my favorite sportsmen, never mind cricketers, AB de Villiers, known as Mr. 360. He is a dynamic batsman celebrated for his innovative shots. I agree. Hashtag World Sports Betting. Congratulations, you made it through with that comment. Brilliant. Now you are the sportsman. You are the person who is going to give the action to get the spin going. I'm going to count down from 3, and then I want you to shout the word spin, and we're going to spin that wheel with you. So I'm actually going to ask you to give me the countdown. How does that sound? So you got to give me that energy, girl. You're going to give me a 3, 2, 1 and a spin. And I'm going to do my best to spin this wheel with as much good fortune as I can. All right, Promise, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, so you're going to count me down and you're going to say spin. Go for it.
3, 2, 1, spin.
Okay, I gave it a bit of gears. I hopefully gave it enough gears. You can go a little bit further. 1,000 Rand! Congratulations, Promise. Oh, we didn't max out, but 1,000 Rand looks pretty good. Oh, man, what are you going to spend the money on? Perfect timing ahead of the weekend, but what do you want to spend these funds on?
I'm going to buy myself an air fryer.
I like that. Black Friday. We love the idea of that for you. Now, congratulations, girl. Well done. And please try again, because anyone can spin and win just like that. One lucky viewer walks away a winner, 1,000 Rand in cash going to Promise. So remember, with the World Sports Betting Spin to Win wheel, it gives you the chance to win up to 5,000 Rand every week. And this is how you do it. Where's that 5 grand? I'll find you next time.
Get ready to spin and win with World Sports Betting. Every Friday morning on Expresso, one lucky viewer will walk away with up to 5,000 Rand in cash. Want in? Simply head to the competition post on Expresso's Facebook, Instagram or X pages and answer the weekly question and include hashtag World Sports Betting. Don't miss your chance to turn your Friday morning into a winning one. T's and C's apply and can be found at expressoshow.com. World Sports Betting, where every spin could be a win.
Oh, congratulations once again.
Money.
I hope you're doing your money dance. Money.
Perfect weekend timing right there. That's how you start your weekend, getting moolah in your pocket. I love it.
Oh, man, and getting your dance on, and in just a bit we will do that, but with a purpose. It's His Purpose Dance Ministry. They're going to come on through and show us exactly how spirituality and dance can come together for something greater.
Oh, something greater indeed. And we get first row seats to find out about it before we even see them moving. And then we're back in the kitchen doing something delicious. It's ice cream, it's caramel, it's mixed up in a scintillating way. And you get front row seats to dive into all that magic. And this is my mouth going, just in case you're wondering what that was.
Only you can make my day. It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Oh, yes, she said it. It is your feel-good breakfast show. And we're feeling so good on this Friday because we've got so much good stuff happening. Good conversation, good food, and some good dances. Yes, that's what's next because this morning we're joined by His Purpose Dance Ministry, a dynamic and faith-driven dance collective based in Cape Town.
Oh, I love that. And since their founding in 2018, their passionate group of 14 dancers have been using movement as a powerful form of both storytelling, but also expression, artistic expression of that too.
And we are joined by their choreographer, Zonre David's in the building. Man's looking and feeling ice cold, cool, and ready for Friday. Brother, how you doing, man?
Fantastic.
Yeah?
Fine, thanks, and yourself?
Oh, we're doing good. I'm so glad that we get to get into this conversation. I'm so curious, Zonre, about the inspiration behind creating this dance group called His Ministries. And who is him? What are we talking about? What is this purpose that's also backing what you do?
Yeah.
So the main idea is to bring God into dancing and form dancing as for the community, to open it up into the community, to involve youth and inspire youth to get on board with this project that we are busy with. Yeah.
I love that. So what you're saying is that all 14 of you don't actually have talent. You're just vessels acting through the divine, right?
Wow, I like that.
I want to play that. Not to take anything away from the incredible work you do, but
course.
how did this all start? Like, what age were you guys and the rest of the group when you started getting into dance and then realizing that, hey, we can dance with impact?
Yeah. So our youngest one was back then 8 years old.
Whoa,
nice. Janika, she's been on the show a few times. And that's how she started. I mean, she was like very small back then.
Oh, man, that's...
But yeah, so she was 8 years old, and we always inspire at a certain age for them at 8 years old onwards to join the ministry so that they can also grow within the ministry and to find their passion in it. Yeah.
I will tell you, Zonre, that I got my start in terms of getting on a stage and performance at church. And I was probably around the same age, 8, 9 years old.
Wow.
And it built up my confidence. It built my community as well, and just really relating to people in different ways, which, I mean, I'm sure the girls can agree with you. It's done the same for them.
Yeah.
So what impact does this have on the community in Grassy Park in Cape Town?
So there's a lot, a lot. We always open it up. Especially in different communities and do outreaches. Especially, we got involved with an organization called Brainchild. And they are like our partners in this type of vibe, and they do community work, and we dance out a lot at the different events, and people ask us a lot to minister out, especially at churches, church events, and youth conferences and youth gatherings, coffee bars. They ask us to dance, and that's how we inspire and get the youth together to gather them.
That's so cool, man. I think like dance has such a powerful effect and an impact on people. It just makes you feel good. Especially when you're watching, if you can't even dance, you watch someone that can dance, you feel like, man. Let's skip. How do you find, with regards to you, the group, the impact you're having in these places? What's it doing for mental health? Because this is something that's so important for us on the show. Being on the front end, we're always trying to have real conversations. Is this a guaranteed mood lifter for you guys when you get to execute?
Look, if you're looking at what's happening currently with the bullying at school, and I mean, this is a good example. It sets a good example for the youth out there. They can come and dance and with just outlive their passion for dancing. Basically,
And then what's the impact? You said you do outreaches, you go out into the communities. How do people receive you? Are they smiling? Are they moving with you? Are they saying, that changed my life?
Yes, a lot. We get that a lot, especially with dancing out. The people receive that ministry. They receive, they see God through the ministry, and that's what basically inspired us to do it, to continue doing it.
Hey man, I love that. Listen, before you go, I want to know from you, what are the challenges that the group faces? Is there anything that you need, assistance? Can Mzansi get on board? Can more of us join and make it 15? Because I'm looking for a crew to join. Give me some more information in terms of where we're headed, bro.
Definitely. We are looking at getting our own studio at the moment.
Okay, so you need a space.
We need a space to have our rehearsals, and that's the kind of thing that we are busy working towards a vehicle for transportation to get them, because it's basically just between myself and my wife that we drives around.
Wow. Oh, really?
Some of
Whoa.
the parents that will come on board to drive. So
Okay.
yeah, the vehicle and the venue that we need to practice it. Yeah.
Oh, I like that. Well, it is done.
Let's go,
Let's just say that God said it, therefore it's done.
Thank you.
I have to ask you, what have you prepared for us today?
So we have the song Marlene. Is it? Yeah, Marsha.
Marsha.
She produced the song, or sang the song, and the girls will dance to it. I'm not too sure what the name of the song is, but yeah.
I like this. This is a choreographer that doesn't play
Mystery.
around. I'm not interested in the music. It's all about the moves,
Yeah.
all about the beats, getting
Yes,
on chest.
exactly.
I see you. Sandra, I see you,
I
man.
got it. Well, that's absolutely beautiful. We look forward to also being ministered to and having the divine just be in this presence right now. So prepare yourself to get into your weekend feeling a little bit lifted when it comes to your spirit. We're very excited and looking forward to it.
Now, South Africa, a few years ago, there was a major pandemic. Peppermint Crisp was taken off the shelf. It was hectic. There was hair pulling, there were tears, it was all-out chaos, okay? Luckily, they heard our cries and it came back. However, Sassy and I are here to do you a service that if this ever has to happen again, we got you covered. And there's more things that you can do with caramel without Peppermint Crisp, right, Sassy?
100%.
Okay.
But I was one of those people that pulled my hair out.
I don't know what they were thinking. I have no idea what they were thinking, and I'm glad that apparently the president stepped in, and he was just like,
guys, we need them peppermint.
So now we're going to ask the president to go talk to the guy at ESCOM because the plugs still aren't working. Anyway, moving on. Okay, caramel. Caramel, coming up to the festive season, caramel and cream, it's huge. You struggle to find it on shelves.
Yeah.
And the festive season is not just about Christianity. The festive season is a festive season for everyone.
100%.
So cream and caramel, these are the ingredients we always go to. But there's more things, like we said, we can do with it besides peppermint crisp. And you're going to talk us through it now.
100%.
Super simple. I love it. One bowl.
Yeah.
Let's go. Okay.
And you know how the two of us, when we get together, we just create.
We do.
So let's
We
do
do.
this. So all we do is we've got whipped cream. Okay, so we're going to get some whipped cream in there. Chef.
And as we're going to go along, we're actually going to give you tips about all the ingredients.
Yes.
Whipped cream, especially during the festive season, if you're noticing that your cream is not whipping, right, chances are it's really warm outside.
True.
And you haven't chilled your
Chef, please put that in for me.
and you haven't chilled your cream in the fridge, which is something people don't do.
Yeah.
They'll come straight from the store and start whipping their cream.
So you and I will always tell people, when you bake, everything should be room temperature.
Right.
When it comes to fresh cream, please, people, it needs to be ice cold. Because that's where the whipping comes in. So you can use less caramel, more caramel, peppermint caramel. You can put flavoring into it, whatever flavor you want. And then we're going to whisk this.
I think I learned this from you. Even chilling your bowl when whipping cream makes a huge difference.
Huge difference.
So there we go.
Because that actually keeps it cold.
And if you think about it, temperatures during December do reach like 30 degrees and above. So you're going to struggle sometimes with that heat. That's a really good tip, especially today.
Yeah.
And you're going to want to make this recipe today. And if you are, make sure you chill it. And you're going to probably want to get that recipe. That's on ExpressoShow.com. All right, there we go. So this is the base. So from here we can get crazy, right?
Yeah.
Coffee, rooibos.
100%. And Chef, you know how we do it. You can either whip it till it's nice and stiff, or you can whip it so it can be smooth and runny. So when you're eating it, it's almost like a pudding.
Right. So if we put this in the fridge, it'll almost set up a little bit?
Set up a little bit, right?
That's amazing. That's a two-ingredient recipe on its own.
So what we do is you add your banana, when you add your banana, what are we going to call it?
A banoffee?
Deluxe.
Oh, my goodness.
We're going to add cherries, then it's called a cherry deluxe. Do you know whatever the two of us create, there's always deluxe attached to it because we posh like that.
There we go. So what I'm actually getting is if you have the cream and your caramel kind of whipped up already, and because of the sugar, it should last a while.
100%.
You have this base in your fridge. When guests come through, you've got a base.
You've got your base. It's ready. And you seal it with your cling wrap. And when the people come, within 10 minutes, you've got a beautiful dessert. And they think, Wow, Master Chef has just
All right.
arrived.
So here's the situation. Ding dong, Raul de Mornay is at your door. You've got this base in your fridge, Raul. We're not picking on you, we just love you.
Yeah.
Okay, you've got this base in your fridge. Raul's at your door.
Raul?
Now you're going through your kitchen.
Yes.
And you find these things. What have you found and what are you going to make?
So we've got some shortbread biscuits. You don't always have, you can do tennis biscuits, shortbread biscuits, or what other biscuit did we say? A nice ginger biscuit.
Love. Ginger caramel, ginger snap.
Oh,
I love that.
And
okay?
it's just beautiful. So what
that
we do,
goes in.
Chef? We
So for me, what I love
Some
is
nice
that
biscuit.
we've got like almost, there's a definition for dessert, okay, or a blueprint. Obviously, you've got your sweet, but more than the sweetness, you need levels of sweetness and texture. And this is where the biscuits come in, because that
and
brings
it's just
in.
absolutely beautiful. So what you can do, you can go in with this, go in with some whipped cream, some more biscuit. You can add your fruit, your banana, your strawberry. You just go to town. And you know, when it's Christmas, do this.
Do this, man.
We can do like a, you know, it's a fancy way of saying a caramel deluxe trifle.
Exactly.
You know?
I love it.
And you want to take me to Paris? There we go,
There we
darling.
go. And
Paris, right here.
The aunties can still show off, because you know there's a competition every year about who makes the
Every
best
year.
what. But this is, honestly, this is so... it ticks all the boxes without a lot of effort. And I actually want to bring my friends into the kitchen because I want them to try it. They're busy chatting. Ryle, they're all there. Ryle, Graham, Carissa, everyone comes to the kitchen.
Everybody, come to the kitchen because let's offer you. Let's offer you.
At the door for so long.
Wow.
We left our guests outside for so long. Come inside. Here we go.
It's called the Cliff Sass Deluxe.
There we go.
Wow. There we go.
I'm
Is
going
that
to get
it?
some.
Yeah,
I'm
there
going to
we
get
go.
extra spoons, but we've got cupcakes. We've got what do we call it?
Cliff Sass Deluxe.
Cliffs.
There we go.
You know?
There we go. I'll get spoons. I'll get spoons. You guys get comfy.
Some ice
Wow.
cream.
Is it like a
some
trifle?
ice cream. Where's our ice cream, darling?
Ice cream.
It might have been, with the
we
way
ran
we've
out
been
of-
going this morning, we might have eaten it already.
We
I'm
ran out
afraid.
of spoons, but it's fine. It's a caramel chocolate ice cream.
What is that?
Can we go in with
Where's
it?
the Cliff thing come from? Is that like Chef Clem combined? Is that Cliff?
I don't know.
I love it.
Don't even go down that road today, bro.
Too many questions.
Have you never heard of Cliff?
Clearly, I'm living
Sass
under a
Deluxe?
rock, okay? And that's why I'm here.
You need to wake up, stop exercising, and
Change my world.
stop exercising and eat. It's my time.
I think you're going to have to do some exercising.
There you go.
Let's just
That's
maybe-
why I love my friend because he's always wanting to put a spoon in his mouth.
Exactly. Listen,
Just a
I'm still eating the potato actually from earlier. I don't even know what that was. You guys just did something crazy.
So after
Okay.
protein, we go all sweet on you.
Yeah, exactly.
Whoa.
I'm trying to get as much of everything. What is actually in here?
Biscuit.
Uh-huh.
Delicious.
And it's just simple.
Simple.
Simple recipe.
Love the
but it's
combo.
deluxe.
It's- oh, yeah.
It's so deluxe.
Oh, you didn't know. It's a cliff shim.
A Cliff Shim. Exactly.
A cliff shack.
Listen, what you do need to do is ask Ryle what he learned in the kitchen. The most important thing that I learned about
First of all, did you learn
think
anything
you
in the
just ate
kitchen
ice
today?
cream.
Can't make any of this if you don't have a J. You need to have a J, and you need to make sure that you work it and get all that. What was that muscle building action we spoke about?
Yeah.
Pay attention in the kitchen, guys.
You have to pay attention.
Pay attention.
That's going to be the hashtag trending word of the day.
Hashtag J.
I like it. And then you also made us some cupcakes,
Oh,
guys.
Yeah.
Fairy cupcake.
Finally, you
Fairy
baked.
cupcakes.
Finally, you came out here and baked because you're showing off all your other skills except the skill you're known for. And
Yeah.
I thought you were going to do something, and I knew it. I knew it was coming.
Please, the sugar's giving him an
Exactly.
attitude. I don't know what's going
It's
on.
making me very sassy. What's this effect?
Now you can see where I get my attitude from, right?
Exactly.
A little bit of sweetness, a little bit of sass.
Amen to that.
Are you
got
ready?
that.
Are you ready?
I am so ready. Honestly,
You got that rattle.
having you in the kitchen.
Are we doing this?
We're doing this, of course. Sassy, always a treat having you in the kitchen. Thank you so much.
You are welcome,
wait to have you back
darling.
again.
Oh, fantastic.
I like your different techniques of unwrapping there, hey? He's
like-
half wrapped.
Because I'm like a buttercut boy. I keep the other off for later.
Commit, okay? Commit to
I'm
it.
just like,
Can I show you my hack?
Go for it.
Break the bottom on the top, make a
get out of town.
sandwich.
And then in your mouth.
You ready, Ralph?
no.
Wait.
Do it.
Right, it's a cucumber. Don't worry, it's a cucumber.
Okay,
salad.
into the camera.
Zero
Here we go.
calories.
You're going to
Zero
go to ad
calories.
break. 1, 2.
2, 3.
Ponder this.
Oh.
All in. All in.
Oh.
We might not come back. You can tune in about 2 minutes and see if the show returns.
Summer's heating up, and so are the prizes with Plascon's Win All Summer competition. Stand to win the ultimate holiday to the Maldives with 200,000 Rand, plus loads of weekly and monthly prizes. From shopping vouchers, JBL speakers, cash prizes, and unforgettable getaways to either Dubai, Zanzibar, Cape Town, more on any Plascon product, and choose one of 4 easy ways to submit your entry. Competition closes 28 February. T's and C's apply. Win all summer with Plascon.
The office is still now, no loud jokes echoing. Where's the laughter now? Empty chair marking. We knew this day would come, but the sun still feels wrong.
Summer's heating up, and so are the prizes with Plascon's Win All Summer competition. Stand to win the ultimate holiday to the Maldives with 200,000 Rand, plus loads of weekly and monthly prizes. From shopping vouchers, JBL speakers, cash prizes, and unforgettable getaways to either Dubai, Zanzibar, Cape Town, or Vic Falls. To enter, simply spend 1,000 Rand or more on any Plascon product and choose one of 4 easy ways to submit your entry. Competition closes 28 February. T's and C's apply. Win all summer with Plascon.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Very important question. I'm going to put it on you. Are you feeling lucky? But like, really think about it, because if you are, and you play Powerball and Powerball Plus today, 29 million Rand is waiting for you in that jackpot this Friday. So play your Powerball for an estimated 26 million Rand, but don't stop there. Play Powerball Plus, because it's a plus, and you can plus 3 million Rand.
Oh, thank you for the mathematics. It's all making sense. Don't miss out. Buy your tickets now in store. Head to the website, nationallottery.co.za. There is the mobile app you could download. There's cell phone banking, or simply just kick it old school. Dial *120 *7529# to access your USSD.
Yep, and you've got lots of options because we put all these details on our Expresso social media pages. So go check it out right now, and that will allow you to panda, push up, play the Powerball and Powerball Plus for 29 million Rand in total estimated jackpots. All happening today. So hey, winner, go play right now.
Oh, man. Well, I think we need to dance. We need to celebrate. I'm not going to see you guys maybe for an entire week, guys. Okay, Raul, I know you're also heading off into the Great Range.
Yeah, man, honeymoon time.
So please, look after the rest of these wonderful people and these gorgeous viewers for us. Keep voting for this incredible person and this incredible show, the NAFTAs. You are running out of time for that, and we are running out of time for this amazing performance. Please, I hope you can appreciate the true power of performance right now. His purpose invites you to see dance through a much deeper lens, one that speaks to unity, and we are going to unify right now.
Amen.
The office is still now, no loud jokes echoing. Where's the laughter now? We knew this day would come, but the sun still feels wrong. A tree fell in the forest. No one there to hear it fall. A giant crashed in silence, leaving shadows on us all. You built us up so high, then showed us how to fly. You touched every single life. Now how will we survive? We knew this day would come, but the sun still feels wrong. A tree fell in the forest. No one there to hear it fall. A giant crashed in silence, leaving shadow. A tree fell in the forest. No one there to hear it fall. A giant crashed in silence.
Another feel-good production.